Mic check, mic check. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, you beautiful people. We are live through the YouTube airwaves. Let me go ahead and check real quick, see how everything sounds. Oh, yes, we are being heard through the YouTube airwaves. Appreciate each and every single last one of you today on this beautiful Saturday. Let's get that off the screen. Quinn Ewers, as you guys can see from the title. Quinn Ewers QB1 after Malik Willis throws a bad pitch at the Marlins game today. Dolphin fans QB concerns are growing. And you want me to tell you how I know this fan base is out of it? Shout out to DDW. DDW is defending Malik Willis. DDW is defending Malik Willis. He's a Willionaire. He has become, like, every time we get a new quarterback, this fan base is gonna jump on it. The funny thing about it is, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta get to the chat because I'm on a different page. I didn't see the chat. Shout out to the first one in the building, OG. First one in the building, Jersey Dolphins. I see you, my guy. Scott Jackson, second one. What's going on with you too? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Let me remind myself and everybody again, this probably won't be a long show like we love. I am limited with one device today, but I'm going to try to get enough out my chest to let you guys know. Don't forget about Quinn Ewers. Don't worry about what general manager said. We got all of that to turn into. Thanks for tuning in, and I do hope all of you guys enjoy. The only one that's not going to enjoy it here is obviously the Buffalo fan. So let me explain something with these Buffalo fan fellas. They're around more than ever. I hope you guys are aware. These Buffalo fans, Mark, Michael, aka Suicide, shout out to you guys. But you guys, JC, who was in the chat the other day, I didn't see him in the chat, but I rewatched and I saw the chat. Shout out to JC, another Buffalo fan. You Buffalo fans are starting to get nervous of what's going down in Miami. You guys see the greater picture, and I can sense airwaves. Shout out to Liz, first one in the building to pull up. How you doing today? How's everything going? California, I won't skip you, my guy. I see you in the chat. Killer, Jersey, Idleman. Appreciate you, Idleman. How you doing? Everything's fine over here. Liz is on the panel. And let me get to it. Quinn Ewers, QB1, after Malik Willis throws a bad pitch at the Marlins game today. Hopefully you guys were able to see it. I mean, you got Siciliano, you got DDW out here retweeting Patrick Mahomes throwing an errant pitch. A guy that has won Super Bowls. This is what I be talking about. So now, because other quarterbacks have thrown bad pitches, now it's okay for our quarterback to throw a bad pitch. Nah, every quarterback is their own. You want me to tell you how I know it's their own, Mr. DDW? Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowls in his pocket. Who else did you retweet? Tom Brady throwing a bad pitch, Super Bowls in his pocket. Our quarterback, he knew this wasn't I'm waking up today and I'm going to throw a pitch today at a Marlins game. I just got randomly invited. He already knew he was going to go to the Marlins game. It was booked on his schedule. This is a sign that Malik Willis doesn't prepare correctly. This is a sign that ultimately almost tells me This is the beginning of his downfall already here in Miami. And then everyone is gonna look back to it and be like, man, we should have known that Marlins game when he pitched it like that, it almost hit a kid in the stands. We should have known that accuracy was bad. Now, I'm not saying Quinn Ewers isn't gonna be QB. I'm not saying Malik Willis isn't gonna be QB1, but I don't think he's gonna hold it down. And this is a beginning sign. Shout out to our guy Nick pulling up, Tri-State Panthers fan.
What up, man?
But I'm gonna be the first one to tell everybody, and let me warn this fan base. First of all, I'm gonna say it loud and proud. I think Quinn Ewers will be QB1 week 1, and here's why. Quinn Ewers literally played with the team that this entire fan base said, yes, I am happy we cut all those guys. This new regime we're hiring did the right thing. They traded this guy, they cut this guy. We're not soft anymore. We had a terrible roster and we had to clean
You're in the
house.
blender, Pete.
Yeah, I'm thankful. You know what? They put me in the blender because they don't want the truth to be let out.
No, you
So
no,
I'm gonna repeat it.
you're clear for me, Pete. You're clear.
So I'm gonna be clear again. Quinn Ewers, the last 3 games of the season,
You're right. Oh,
played with a roster that clearly this entire fan base was satisfied that they rebuilded the entire roster. They cut everybody. Mind you, Malik Willis in 2 years with the Green Bay Packers offense, same system. In 3 games he played, he threw 3 touchdown passes. He threw less pass attempts. The offensive coordinator for a player that was 2 years into that system still didn't trust that quarterback. Don't give me the highlight crap. The highlights, you see some sort of passes, but if you watch the games, you see this is a player that's controlled. This is a player that's limited with his pass attempts and his options. This was a run heavy approach. He had one magnificent game, which was versus the Ravens. This is the only film they break down on. But yet, because everyone wants to sit here and say this is the new quarterback in town, the contract doesn't tell you guys it's a questionable contract. The general managers have told you it's an open quarterback competition. That has not changed. Obviously, someone has to line up with the ones first. It's not like it's going to be a flip of a coin. Hello, someone has to do it first. And that first is Malik Willis. Miss me with all this Green Bay South crap. I don't believe any of what y'all saying. I don't believe that this regime is in love with Malik Willis the way the media, the fan base, and everyone else is saying. You want me to tell you how I know this? Because first, he was a 80 to 90 million dollar quarterback. He was on the market for a little bit too long. He had discussions with other teams before signing with his Green Bay guys. We put out an offer. He looked at it and went fishing around to go see what he can make elsewhere. Then he came back knocking on the door, accepting the team friendly 1 year competition offer that we sent him. That's all we could have afforded based on the salary cap measures. And you guys don't think for 1 second the reason why we lowballed Malik Willis was because we had Quinn Ewers? You fans must be out of your rabbit minds, donkey minds. You guys are out of your bat minds. You're stuck in a cave. This is an obvious open competition with a clear avenue for Quinn Ewers to step in. And today was the beginning of a bad showing for Malik Willis. If you guys think fans are being overcritical on a bad pitch, that, I get it, was a terrible accurate pitch, which really doesn't mean nothing because a baseball weighs whatever it weighs and a football weighs about 12 pounds or whatever it weighs. So I get there's a huge difference. But here's what it does show. how quick this fan base is to flip on Malik Willis and start begging for Quinn Ewers. Here's another thing. Malik Willis was in Green Bay for 2 years, same offense, same system, better players, a playoff roster, a team that was ready for playoffs 2 years in a row roster. This is a total turnover. The same roster Quinn Ewers pretty much played with in the ending of the last 3 games. So now you picture it. Do you think for 1 second Malik Willis looks like that in a Dolphins roster, coached that way? You actually think he's only going to throw 35 passes and is going to look that clean with that many weapons that he had? I'm sorry. The quarterback that I think is going to easily win this quarterback competition, and it might not be week 1, but
I didn't know
like
it's
I said,
quarterback competition.
the fact that the fan base flipped on Willis over a bad pitch almost shows these fans are ready to use any excuse. I'm to the point where this man, it could be a delay of game. Malik Willis might get a delay of game on the opening possession. It might not even be his fault. It'll be Bobby Slowick and his staff's fault, but they're so ready to blame Malik Willis. They're going to boo Malik Willis and start screaming for Quinn Ewers. This is what's going to happen.
Who's blaming? You're blaming
up,
a baseball?
What's up, Nick? What's up, Liz?
You're blaming a baseball?
I'm blaming that this is the beginning of Malik Willis's downfall as a Dolphin right now, John. And the critical point about it is the man hasn't even played a preseason game yet. Why?
That's right.
We're worried. We need a quarterback that can take command of a huddle. We need a quarterback that can take full command of a huddle and be prepared all the way through mentally. Like Fernando Mendoza just finished saying.
How do you know he can't?
John,
how do you know he can't?
You want me to tell you how I know he can't?
I mean, I'm not
Jordan
saying
sneakers on. This man had Jordan sneakers on while he's standing out a mound. Are you aware a mound has an incline? His ACL could have blew out right there. He could have tore his meniscus on a bad slide.
I want to tell you, Malik.
Why didn't he have cleats on? Why didn't he have cleats on, John?
Malik is not our franchise.
Why didn't he have cleats on, John?
I don't know.
Anything. Oh, Malik slipped. That's why the pitch went. Why was he unprepared? If this was Tua.
Are you talking about the Marlins game?
You know what's crazy about this? If this was Tua, I would have already had 200 watchers, 3,000 likes, and 600 people on the panel ready to go after Tua's throat.
You've already missed me.
A lot of people want to forgive Malik Willis. You guys are giving him the QB1 accolade. He ain't earned it yet.
Yeah,
he ain't earned it yet. Miss me with all that, John.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the first pitch of the baseball game at Marlins?
100%. Yes.
He doesn't wear cleats. You don't wear cleats when you're just when you're not part of the team.
What do you think, John? Wait. What do you think?
Anybody could throw a pitch, okay? It doesn't have to be a fastball. It can be a slow ball, okay?
You know what
it doesn't even have to go to the catcher.
Yes, it does. You're a quarterback. Show off your arm.
What I am saying is it doesn't matter on the baseball. It matters on the football field.
Okay, so tell me why it doesn't matter. Because I got a lot
of reasons why it matters. One is a baseball, one is a football. One you have a team around, one you don't. We don't have a franchise quarterback yet. I'm not saying he is a franchise quarterback. I am saying he may be our starting quarterback.
No. And I'm glad you said that, John. What this showed today, this pitch, as bad
I didn't even see the first pitch, okay?
You can never call this guy a franchise. He's not going to be Ryan Tannehill's pitch was beautiful. Russell Wilson's pitch was beautiful.
I've never seen their pitches, okay? I've never seen the baseball pitch, okay? So I don't know what pitch you're talking about. I'm watching the game right now, but I didn't see the first pitch.
Okay,
They
and
didn't
you
show
missed
it.
you
They
missed
didn't.
what was important to catch as a
Well,
Dolphin
they
fan.
didn't show it on TV. Okay, what I'm
Well,
watching. Okay.
if you go to my Twitter, I retweeted it like five times.
Well, I'm not on Twitter.
It
On
was
Well,
Twitter.
it was a horrible throw, but I wouldn't like overblow the situation. You know,
Yeah, I would not either.
no,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
you won't
either.
either.
overblow
I
it.
I
wouldn't either.
mean, you
It was
don't.
a horrible throw. Don't get me wrong, Pete. Like I think if you put me or you out there, we would have threw a better first pitch. But I wouldn't.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
I mean,
And
he throws a better football than he does a
it's
baseball.
hold
I
on.
mean,
This man just said we could throw a fan out there and we could have threw a better pitch.
For real.
you could.
That's how
Okay.
bad it is, guys.
I'm telling
Don't
you,
let that
you
go through
might.
your head.
But I mean, but a fan may not be able to throw a football like Willis can.
It doesn't matter,
It
John.
does.
John,
You're
why
you're
wasn't
comparing the
John?
apples and oranges.
John, you're not
Okay.
listening. John,
No, you're not listening.
it wasn't like he was there at Lone Shark Depot Park and down the street at Wynwood meeting with his friends, and his guys said, "Hey, man, maybe you should just go throw the first pitch out today. Let's go. I'll take you over."
Has he ever thrown a pitch before? I don't know.
John, listen to me, John. This was something that when he signed with the Dolphins, the Marlins and the Dolphins got together. They said, "Hey, put him on schedule. Let him throw the team's first pitch when the season starts, and let's book him there." They booked
it was
him
the first game of the season?
This is something he was booked
I thought it was today's
a
game.
month ago. He should have been prepared. Him not wearing cleats, that's his fault.
You're talking
slipping
about
on a mound, that's
wait a
his
minute.
fault. This shows
You're talking
lack
about
of
a month
preparation.
ago. You're talking about a month ago?
I'm talking.
What
he
did
got
you call
invited. John, are you not understanding? John,
why-
are you not? He got invited for this gig over a month ago. The pitch
Okay.
was today. Today
Okay.
was the pitch.
Okay, I got it.
You understand? The pitch was today. He had
Right.
more than 4 weeks to practice on a pitch. He had more than 4 weeks to prepare to put cleats on his feet. If he
He
would have
probably didn't even practice.
we would be up here crying that we lost a franchise quarterback because he was misprepared and unprepared. And why would he?
I'm not saying he is a franchise quarterback.
He's not a franchise quarterback. He's a bridge quarterback. He's a bridge quarterback. The future of the Dolphins lies. The future of the Dolphins lies in the 2027 draft class, bro. It's not Quinn Ewers or Malik Willis. It's the QB coming in next year.
Exactamundo.
Quinn Ewers is gonna take off.
Yeah, bro. It's not Quinn.
It's
The only way
neither
Quinn
of
Ewers
them.
gets on the field, Pete, is if Malik Willis sustains an injury. That's the only way Quinn Ewers gets on the field.
Willis is gonna lose his starting gig in preseason if he throws out of bounds passes with this accuracy, my guy.
I feel you, but throwing a baseball and throwing a football are two different things.
Nick,
Two different
Nick,
things.
They're two different
Bobby
things.
Slowick, when Bobby Slowick
Come
was
on
sent that clip today, he hasn't stopped chewing on his fingernails.
Wait a minute, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you,
Yes.
Mr. Parker.
We hear
Welcome to
you.
the show.
No, sorry about that because I didn't see. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You want to
When
say
Bobby
something?
Slowick gets that clip of Malik throwing that pitch, Bobby Slowick is not gonna. He already bit through 3 fingernails. He got 2 left on his left hand.
Yeah, Bobby Slow is gonna say, Malik, you better stick to being a quarterback because you will never be a baseball player.
That's right. That's because there's 2 different styles of throwing. One's a baseball, one's a football.
Does this not show lack of preparation for Malik Willis? Someone
For what?
that's not prepared for
throwing a baseball? No.
No, because one.
No.
Because he's not-
So if
he
a
is not a-
golfer goes
he's
without
not
a
a base-
golf club,
He's
so
not
that's
a
like
baseball
golfer
player.
going to the.
He's not a baseball player.
He's not a basketball player. He's a football
A
player.
golfer won't go without a golf club.
He's a football player, not a baseball player.
Football
So,
players
yes,
are on the golf course all the
I'm not
time.
surprised
I
that
never
he-
seen a
Wait a
football
minute, wait a
player
minute.
on the golf
We're
course
not talking
without
about a golf
club, Mr.
course.
Falk.
We're talking about a baseball.
I never seen a football player on a swimming lap not wearing swimming trunks, Mr. Park.
Yeah,
I never seen Tyreek Hill run when he did the Olympic sprint, not run with track shoes on, Mr. Pop.
Well, I tell you what, I never seen Tyreek Hill throw a baseball. So guess what?
Yeah.
If he throws a
Quarterbacks
baseball
throw
and he
Tom Brady.
if he throws a baseball and he doesn't throw it well,
Stop.
that
Yeah,
doesn't
but
mean that
why y'all
he's a
worried about
bad
these
wide
other
receiver.
players?
I've never seen Tyreek Hill catch a baseball.
I thought this was about Malik
Right
Willis,
now,
though, Mr. Paul.
Wait a minute.
no,
Well,
listen. It's about.
I'm not sure.
Here's what it's about. Right now, we have Malik Willis. We
Hold
have
on.
Quinn Ewers.
He's
We
a
have
Quinn
Mr.
Ewers
Pop,
is
hold on.
Quinn
Pete,
Ewers is
Pete.
QB1.
Pete, I have some startling news. I just searched this up. I just searched, did Malik Willis have any baseball background? And AI just told me yes. NFL quarterback Malik Willis has a background in baseball. He played on his high school's JV and varsity teams in Georgia. All right. That's embarrassing then. If you have a baseball background and you make that throw, that's fucking embarrassing, bro. But it says he has experience in baseball playing in high school.
okay,
It doesn't say he's a pitcher,
listen,
but
listen.
still, that's
Okay,
embarrassing, bro.
okay.
He was a
Tri-State.
pitcher.
Hold
You know
up.
he was a pitcher, Nick.
Hold
From
up.
I don't know if
Tri-State.
he was a pitcher or not,
He
but
is
it
a
says
pitcher.
he has
At
he
worst,
played
he's
high
a
school
backup
baseball.
pitcher.
Tri-State.
It
And
said he
he's a
played high
backup
school
pitcher at
baseball.
worst.
Okay, Tri-State.
Yeah,
Okay, let me ask you something. What was the other sport that Deion Sanders played?
baseball,
Okay, he played baseball. All right, now, which one was he the best at? Which sport was he
football,
the best at? He was the
definitely
best at
football.
football.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're looking at. I'm not saying that Malik is on the same level with Deion Sanders. No, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is this:
But I get your
because
drift.
the man made a bad throw, a bad pitch, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't mean that he is a terrible quarterback. I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah,
We can
absolutely.
sit up.
It's different.
We
It's
can sit
different
up here.
physics throwing a baseball and football. It's
Exactly.
different. Yeah.
We can sit up here and bad mouth him all we want to and what have you, but it doesn't change how I feel. Now I'm happy
Yeah.
with the
No,
quarterback.
absolutely.
I'm happy
With
with
a
him.
baseball, you're
I'm happy
palming.
with him.
Today
You're
is the
palming a
beginning of
baseball. You're not
doomsday for
palming
you
a
Malik
football.
Willis fans.
And no coach in their right mind will sit up there and judge him by him throwing a baseball.
Look,
If you gonna judge that man being a NFL quarterback by him throwing a baseball, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. To
yeah.
me, there's something wrong
Yeah.
with you.
Willis is going to be a bridge quarterback. He's
I'm
not a
watching
franchise
Patrick
quarterback.
Mahomes. I just retweeted Patrick Mahomes on the mound throwing it looks like a 90-mile fastball.
Yeah, but it's just saying, like
Look at
Pete, though,
this.
it is different.
No,
Throwing
but
a
I'm
football and
tired
throwing a
of this,
baseball are
man.
two
They're over
completely
here.
different
It's
things.
different.
They're
Yeah, I
completely different
understand that.
things.
I
I've thrown both.
understand that.
The
It's
But
like
fact
at
that
it's
the
some
like
fact that
point,
saying
he
apples and
has
oranges.
the
Okay.
fact that he has a background in
Okay.
baseball, that's kind of startling. Like you played
Okay.
baseball and now was that bad of a throw, that's kind of startling. But it has
Okay.
nothing to do with his football throwing ability. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
Okay.
it
Right.
does. It has
And Nick.
accuracy involved. If
no,
And
he
Pete.
knows he
no,
can't throw a
no. I'm sorry.
fastball, if
I'm
he
sorry,
knows
Pete.
he can't
No,
throw a
I'm
He
sorry.
was
fastball
accurate in
accurately,
football.
why didn't he just lob it? This shows
Was he
he's
not
a
accurate in
one-trick
football
pony.
in
This
Green
shows he's
Bay?
a
So
one-trick
so
pony.
so
He don't
so
have that touch pass displayed
okay.
in him.
And you just said it
All he
right there.
has is a hard
He is
pass.
he is a
He's a
one trick
one-trick
pony.
pony.
That means
If
that
it ain't a
he can.
hard pass, he's
It,
gonna tuck it and run.
that means that his best bet is to stick with football instead of baseball. Because yes, he is a run trick pony. Because if he can't throw a baseball, then
Like you
he
confirmed,
don't need to be
guess
playing
what?
baseball.
Guess what?
So
Guess
guess
what?
what, Malik
Quinn
Willis?
Quinn
Stick
Ewers
to
can throw it.
football. You may be
Quinn
better off.
Ewers Quinn
You got
Ewers
a
can
better
throw a
chance.
laser on a rope. Quinn Ewers can throw a touch pass. Matter of fact, Quinn Ewers' favorite pass is timing touch passes, plays that fit and
Well,
favor who? Bobby Slowick, the offensive coordinator. Players that fit who? This young and electric wide receiver group that obviously need to get on par and on page with a real passing quarterback. You guys just want to put your pom-poms on for anything. You don't want to put your pom-poms on for who the better quarterback and obviously who the better passer for the Miami Dolphins is.
Well,
this is about being a fan and getting your evaluation right. And clearly, right now, Quinn Ewers is more prepared than a Malik Willis is at throwing the football. It's clear. It's on film.
My evaluation. I'm gonna be straight. When I look at Quinn Ewers and Malik Willis, I'm gonna say it like this, and I don't care if I get criticized for it. If you ask me, they're almost about balanced out. They're almost about balanced out because Quinn Ewers hasn't seen that much of the field. That much.
This is the problem when first of all, both of them 3-3.
Willis has not seen much of the field. Also, Malik Willis and Quinn Ewers are dual threat quarterbacks.
Bro, if Quinn Ewers was on the Packers, he would have went 3-0. He would have went 3-0 with that roster.
At the end of the day, when you really just look at it, they pretty much almost on the same level. Maybe a difference here, difference there.
They're not even. You can't even compare it.
I mean, listen. I may not be able to compare it, but I know one thing. Right now, I'm satisfied with the quarterback room because if Malik Willis goes down, then we got Quinn Ewers. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. I've seen both of these guys play. So guess what? I'm happy with either one of them.
We're already set at quarterback, so it doesn't even matter. Is what he's saying.
I tell you what. If Quinn Ewers go to a basketball game and a basketball player throws him the ball and tells him to throw the ball maybe a quarter of the way down to the basketball goal, and he doesn't hit the basketball goal, guess what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything was wrong with
I can hear you
because he couldn't do that. Y'all can't hear me?
We hear you. We hear
you. Yeah,
someone else jumped in. This is incredible. This is unbelievable. Quinn Ewers is playing with the roster that all of you guys are satisfied we cut and got rid of. Malik Willis is playing with a Pro Bowl roster, and he was a 2-year on the same team, same offense. They only trusted. You know what, Pete? And he only had 422 passing yards. He threw 3 touchdowns. His long was only a 40 yards of a long pass last year. 35 pass attempts. And he had better players across the board, Mr. Paul. Quinn Ewers, he threw the ball 83 times. He completed 55 of them for 623 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, with a long of 63.
So,
and that's with Malik Washington, a banged up Jalen Waddle. Mind you, he only played with A-Chain like 1 game. He didn't play in the Patriots game. He made Greg Dulcich. You ain't notice the game y'all fell in love with Greg Dulcich was that Tampa game? The game y'all fell in love with Greg Dulcich was the Tampa game. Who was y'all quarterback in that Tampa game? Quinn Ewers. Greg Dulcich didn't see the field with Tua. It was Waller and Julian Hill.
It still doesn't change how I feel about the quarterback room. It doesn't change. I'm happy with the quarterback room.
I'm starting to believe. You know what's funny?
I just want to see
what's funny?
Who's going to be the third string quarterback. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in who's going to be the third string quarterback.
This is going to show this regime's poor judgment on selecting Malik Willis, y'all. This is going to show poor judgment on this regime selecting Malik Willis.
I don't think so, Pete.
You don't think so?
It doesn't.
I don't think so. That's why they went out and they got a bunch of people that are familiar and have already worked with Malik Willis because they want it to go as seamless as possible. They want it to be already somewhat orchestrated. Like that's why they went out and they grabbed a bunch of pieces that have already worked with him throughout his career. Whether it be in college, in the NFL, even back in high school. So
That's why I don't think that it's going to be like what you think, Pete. Like I think that yes, there's going to be some ebbs and flows. It's the first year for everybody, right? Like so yeah, there's going to be some down moments, but at the same time there's also going to be some holy fucking wow moments. And I think you're going to be surprised, man.
Pleasantly surprised. Okay?
It's all about setting the culture and building the foundation right now. You
That's
brought
right.
in Malik Willis because he was with Halfley, he was with Sullivan in
Or
Green
Judkins.
Bay. They want to build something here. They want to build a culture. That's the beginning phase of when you get. And I know Pete hates to hear rebuild, and Dolphin fans hate to hear rebuild, but it's like you got a new GM, a new coaching staff, a new head coach. You cut Tyreek and Tua. You have more dead money
Waddle.
than the Miami Marlins payroll this year.
Hey,
You
hey,
I
know
mean,
what I
I
mean?
don't
You're
know how
you're
you
rebuilding, bro. You're
I don't
rebuilding.
know how
try to
you
say,
can't
Only
call I
because
don't know how you
we
can't
got
call it a
dead cap
rebuild.
don't
That's what
mean
I'm
we're
saying,
rebuilding.
Cat.
Hey,
It's not
Cat,
a
I heard
rebuild.
Dolphin fans
hey,
thinking
Cat.
like I had True Talk come in my space telling and I felt bad for him. All the Panther fans were clowning on him. He was like, oh, they're gonna win 11 games this year. We're like, bro, what? Like, come on, be realistic, bro.
Hey, hey, hey,
Like, come
hey,
on.
try to say, Cat. Listen, not only did we get rid of our GM and our head coach, but we recently got rid of what Champ? What's his name? Champ Kelly and
Every
Champ
another guy
Kelly.
damn
and
near
another
everybody.
guy.
If you look at
So that's
this,
a rebuild.
They
if
cleaned
you
house.
They cleaned the
if you
house.
compare the Miami Dolphins organization to like a house, like say you're living in a house, you know what we've been doing for the last 25
Quinn
years
Ewers is
while
taller than
living in
Malik
this house
Willis.
is we'll get a roof leak, right? So we'll just like patch that little roof leak, or we'll patch the hole in the wall. You know, oh, we had to fix the tile in the bathroom. Nah, what we did this year is we literally demolished the whole freaking house. We
Yep.
laid a brand new foundation. We put brand new studs, windows, doors, all of it, all the way up to the roof. Like it's
Yeah.
literally a rebuild.
Well, yeah. Well, it's not done until next year. But yes, I
It's the
get.
beginning
Yeah.
phase, bro. Y'all in the same phase
Yeah.
the
It's
Panthers were when we hired Canales. Same
it
thing.
is the beginning.
You know what's funny? I'm so mad at this regime, but Quinn Ewers might be the guy that literally saves us. Quinn Ewers is going to end up saving this Halfley
Yeah.
and this Erickson, and it shouldn't. But at the end of the day,
I have no
I,
problem.
I feel like I feel like if the season, if Malik Willis goes 1-4, then they bench him, and we don't make the playoffs by 1 or 2 games. I think we should get rid of this. I think we should get rid of this because this is bad judgment. Cat in the hat. I'm gonna ask you this question since you were the one that started popping off, right? Thinking it's not a bad judgment. Let me
How'd you
ask you.
like our
Post
picks?
draft, hold on, fellas.
Gee
Post
whiz. Yeah.
draft, now, post draft, what hole do you think we have right now on the roster? Like, what hole are you looking at right now? Like, man, we need another piece here.
I mean, like
Quarterback.
honestly,
Just give me one. Give me
still
one.
wide receiver, man.
Well, okay, that's it.
CB.
Wide receiver. That's
Wide
good. How about
receiver.
you, Mr. Pop? Post draft.
Oh, you want me
Post
to?
draft.
Okay. I could
Give
have
me
given
a
you a
give me
couple.
a position where you're like, oh, you know what? I need a piece here right now.
Wide receiver in and maybe safety.
Cornerback,
Safety. So
maybe.
we got
CB.
So okay, so John, you got the same question. You said CB. Mr.
Yeah.
Hawk said safety.
I
Cat in the hat
would
said
have
wide
said
receiver.
I would have
Nick,
said wide
I
receiver
respect
too.
your
But I
opinion
mean,
as an outsider
okay.
too. So give me your
I
outside
w- I
perspective
would say
on
wide
what hole
receiver
you think.
slash. I would say wide receiver slash DB. I think your front seven's all right, man. I think your front seven's all right.
Okay.
I would say DBs and wide receivers.
DBs
That's
and
really
wide
it.
receivers. So
Yep.
DBs.
right now,
DB.
if you had a balancer, the defense needs more help. And guess what?
But
You could have spent that Malik Willis money on this bad poor judgment and refilled two of those
but let me
holes and only had one. This is
let me
how
rebuttal
close this
that,
team
Pete.
is
See?
Let
running
me
to being
rebuttal
in
that,
playoff
Pete.
contention. It's
Yeah,
just
I want to
one
hear
bad
your
move.
rebuttal.
We
Let me rebuttal
allocated the
that, Pete,
money we
because
had on a backup quarterback. This is bad. This is a bad taste in my mouth. Malik Willis throwing this pitch today, it just hurt, man. It hurt even more.
You shouldn't worry about the pitch. So let me rebuttal. Let me rebuttal the defense. Let me rebuttal the defense topic there, because I think we have our equalizer with our head coach in Jeff Hafley and our defensive coordinator in Sean Duggan. Now, I don't know if you remember when I went over the history of all our new coaches, basically went through the history of what they did. And Sean Duggan is going to be a really good defensive coordinator, and Jeff Hafley is going to trust him to call plays and to help develop these players. And I think we're in really good hands. Sean Duggan has worked with really good linebackers throughout the year. He's a linebacker specific coach. Like, he's worked with Von Miller. There was a couple other names as well.
After today's embarrassment, Cat.
So I think our coaches, bro, but you're look. That's a baseball that Malik Willis is throwing. Hey, hold on. Then go look at how Joe Burrow threw a baseball. Go look at how Joe Burrow threw a baseball. It was way worse than Malik Willis.
You want to compare Joe Burrow?
I mean, you're comparing a football to a baseball. You're comparing a football to a baseball, Pete. Come on, man.
We're comparing quarterbacks to quarterbacks. Yes, I would like to do that.
All y'all got is Joe Burrow threw a bad pitch. He made it to a Super Bowl.
No, he didn't. No, Pete. No, Pete. He didn't just. No, he didn't just throw a bad pitch. He threw four. He threw four bad throws in a row that went straight down to the left. Straight down to the left. Joe Burrow, 4 throws in a row. I watched the video today.
Difference, Cat, because you didn't catch the beginning. Malik Willis,
no, I didn't.
He has nothing. He hasn't proved anything. Malik Willis, he should have had his head in the game. Malik Willis should have came in the game. He should have had on baseball cleats. He should have been already focused and dialed in, ready to show off his arm that he's going to throw a fast, accurate fastball. A pitch. He should have prepared for this. Cat. He didn't.
I don't think it's the same mechanics, though. I don't think it's the same mechanics, though, Pete. And my point is, though, Pete, Joe Burrow, who has accomplished stuff according to the NFL, right?
This was a PR stunt. This was a stunt to sell his jerseys, and he flopped. His jersey sales just trampled down. His jersey sales, because of today's pitch, they just went on the clearance aisle. 30% off, Malik. They could have stayed at 188, but they're now 30% off. Come on. This is a bad look on his PR stunt. This is lack of preparation. You think he's going to be prepared?
He's not supposed to be preparing for first pitch, Pete.
No, definitely not. I'm with you, Nick.
This is a man that he won't be prepared.
What the hell?
Week one.
Well, I know one thing.
No, I look at it like this, bro. I look at it like this. Like, it's different mechanics throwing a baseball in a football.
You know what Quinn Ewers thought today? Quinn Ewers said, "Oh, look at this. This is Quinn Ewers said, attaboy."
Wait a minute. What if Quinn Ewers did the same thing?
Quinn Ewers ain't bust his pitch. Are you?
No. What if he did the same thing?
I mean, Chop Robinson threw a nice pitch last year.
Right now with Quinn Ewers, John, that's not gonna happen. It didn't do.
What would you do if he did the same thing?
Beautiful pitch. Did you forget he threw a beautiful pitch last year?
No, I've never seen him throw a pitch. Okay.
Hey, real quick though, Cat. I had to do some research. I looked at Joe Burrow's first pitch, bro. It wasn't as bad as Malik. It wasn't as bad as Malik.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see a video of him throwing a pitch.
Yeah, Burrow's at least reached the plate. Burrow's reached the plate.
Listen.
No, the video I saw wasn't him throwing a pitch. It was like him throwing at a target.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, that's actually a good point. Pull that up, Cat. Send it to Pete. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Nah, I'm going to find that. I'm going to send it to you, Pete. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Cat.
I'm driving right now, so I can't really do all that.
Doesn't have question marks commanding a huddle and throwing accurate passes at his game. Malik
Well,
Willis
how
does.
do you know Willis won't?
This is why other
Or
quarterbacks
will?
they don't have to care. Malik, he should have came in prepared. What don't y'all understand? This man in
Prepared
preseason, he might lose his job.
on a baseball.
You think he's gonna know the full playbook?
I put it in the private
Yeah.
chat, y'all. The Joe Burrow throw Cat was talking about. Yeah, horrible. Horrible.
It was like 4 or
Horrible.
5 in a
Joe
row.
Burrow?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I put it in the private chat.
If this
Well,
wasn't a factor and if this
I
wasn't a
can't see
matter,
it, so.
guess what? It wouldn't be exploding and going viral on the internet right now through all social medias. This is a terrible look on his jersey sales. You know what? My checkout order, I might have to scratch that. That's
You know
how
what,
bad of a
Pete? I
look.
might
That's
just
what
have to
people
go
are
get
saying.
one now because he's more focused on football than baseball.
There's fans that waited for the first pitch for them to complete their checkout order. And right now, they went to their checkout and crossed out the Malik Willis jersey. They probably put the Quinn Ewers and replaced it with Quinn. There's more belief in Quinn than there is with Malik right now, roaming around, whispers through that organization.
Because of a baseball. Holy
And it's
cow.
not only because of that.
Is that what?
It's
Is that
because of the
what?
fact.
I can't believe you're saying that.
You got Cat in the Hat up here saying we need wide receiver. You think Malik Willis could play without good wide receivers? He's going to look like he looked at Tennessee. This is why they told him.
He was at Liberty.
Hold on. Let me
Tennessee.
answer that question, Pete.
He was in Tennessee
I
Titans.
think you are
downgrading I do believe if Bobby Slowick can bring in the same sort of scheme that he was running in Houston in 2023, yes, I do believe that Malik Willis can be successful with the receivers that we have.
This is why I got to put the banner up again.
Do we need?
That is your opinion, Cat.
My opinion, 100%. Yes, no, I do believe that he could be efficient with the receivers that we have if Bobby Slowick brings a similar scheme that he was running back in 2023 with the Houston Texans. Yes, I do believe that he can be efficient enough.
Are you aware that Bobby Slowick didn't trust the timing of C.J. Stroud throws? So he went on running the ball more the second year with C.J. Stroud. And everybody calls out C.J. Stroud for having a second-year slump. In fact, Carolina Panthers fans were making fun of the second-year slump because Texans fans were making fun of Bryce Young's first-year slump as a rookie. And it turned around. Bryce Young's second year, he transcended, and C.J. Stroud regressed. And it was like a whole argument between those two fan bases over the 1 and 2 pick. And those were Bobby Slowick years. So what Bobby Slowick needs, Cat in the Hat, for his offense is, one, a smart quarterback that watches film and is completely prepared. You want me to tell you, Malik Willis, why I believe, and in my opinion, he wasn't really prepared for last year's game results? The offensive coordinator, based on the game, looked like he didn't give him full throttle on the playbook. He was handcuffed. It was one read, tuck it, and go. He was handcuffed.
No,
and that was
I don't
2
believe.
years.
No, I don't.
That was 2 years. The man had 35
Hold on, because this is a consistent. Because this is a consistent thing that we've pointed out.
Games with a roster that was sliced like a pineapple.
Hold on, though, Pete. Hold on, because this is a consistent problem that we've pointed out in Malik Willis's game. It has nothing to do with the offensive coordinator. We've pointed this out in Malik Willis's game that he does revert to running before passing. He's a runner before a passer, and that's one thing that he needs to work on and he needs to get better at. He needs to learn that to go through the progressions and not necessarily always rely on his feet. So that's not an offensive coordinator issue. That's a Malik Willis issue.
I'm shocked that man didn't tuck it and run it on the mound today, throwing that baseball pitch. That's what he should have done. He should have just tucked it and ran right to home base. Oh, boom, handoff right here. I'm going to run it through.
Did he throw it from the mound or did he throw it halfway?
These guys want a running quarterback to have Randy Moss and Terrell Owens on the boundary. They're useless. Antonio Brown would give this guy the peace finger and quit on him. We need a passer. You know what's funny? We're going to miss Tua. We're going to miss Tua. At least Tua threw the ball.
We'll get a passer in 2027.
At least Tua threw the ball.
Do you know, I have been to ball games, and I have seen people throw a baseball and not even get to the
we don't got wide receivers.
Okay?
I don't want to hear we don't got wide receivers. If A-Chain is
I don't want to hear we don't have a quarterback.
Hey, Pete, let me ask you a question.
We're about to have a 1,500-yard rusher without an accurate passer.
Pete, let me ask you a question. You got a baseball handy?
If not running the ball effectively, it's probably because Malik Willis is not a good passer. They're keen and stopping the run. And I don't want to hear we don't got wide receivers because we didn't have wide receivers last year, and all of you guys are
we don't have wide receivers
and with pom-poms on for what Malik did with the Packers, and Quinn Ewers did more with the worst roster, and y'all, I don't hear him being cheered.
I can see us running more.
Y'all really fake right now.
A lot more than what we did last year.
Hey, this fan base is being really fake. This fan base is over money. Over money. We should like the cheap guy. Why are we sitting here putting the guy with the more money on top without throwing a pass in a Dolphin uniform? We should be cheering on the cheap guy.
Because as it stands,
earn nothing.
Right now, he has more. Willis has more experience than Quinn Ewers.
It's not a matter. It's not a matter of the experience.
What if we would have put Quinn Ewers in Green Bay?
Right now, Pete, it's a matter of as it stands right now. Malik Willis is our QB1. It's our job as fans to support our QB1. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Now, until proven otherwise, and that came out of Sully's mouth, right? That came out of Sully's mouth. Until proven otherwise, Malik Willis.
It's an open quarterback competition. But here's the thing, though, Kat. This coaching staff is gonna give it to Willis. This is not only doomsday for Malik. This might be doomsday for the coaching staff and management. We just got rid of Champ Kelly a couple days ago. You don't think this guy is going to get cans? Oh, my God. We just blew money we could have allocated to different positions. We could have
I've always said it was going to be a two draft thing to get it right.
Why did
I've never said it was. You cannot fix a team in one season, in one draft, okay? It's going to take two drafts to fix it all. I've always said it from the beginning. I said it last year.
And it didn't hurt yesterday.
Okay?
And it didn't hurt as much. And I'm going to tell I know the real Dolphin fans out there when I smell them out there. I can smell y'all through the internet right now.
And I'm not even a
Dolphin fans that are upset today because of this pitch and are bothered because we didn't draft Drew Allard. I respect y'all a little more today. Y'all Drew Allard fans, I respect y'all a little more today. You know that? Because I'm hyped up on Quinn. But the reason why I respect y'all that I didn't go to sleep on and I didn't think with yet, this regime used this as a scapegoat. They didn't draft the quarterback as a scapegoat because then it would have showed double.
Do you know why?
Bad
Wait a minute.
Quarterbacks.
Do you realize next season they have better quarterbacks?
If Quinn would have beat out Drew Allard, that would have been the beginning of
Wait a minute, Pete.
And the last
next season, next season, do they have better quarterbacks?
Way better quarterbacks, dude. It's not even close.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. It's not a matter of that. It's not a matter of that. It's a matter of like what they said too. Like you
Well,
gotta listen to what they said because like what they said was very concerning. And I'm
not welcome yet, John. Go ahead.
not far off. Like I'm kind of concerned on why they didn't draft a quarterback this year because like when what they said is they were going to draft one a year or every other year.
Cat, didn't they just admit it?
Yeah, and then when they also like continued to talk about it, they said that they might not draft one. They said that they might not draft one next year.
Right.
Oh no, I thought they said they would.
They said they would, or maybe the next year afterwards.
No, I thought they said they would next year and the year after.
These guys don't know how to evaluate a quarterback.
He said it in the same way that he said it the first time before this draft happened, like the exact same way.
These Packers would have been still searching for their franchise quarterback if it wasn't for Chris Greer.
I heard it after the draft when he was in the press conference. He said
he would have ended up with a different quarterback the following year. He would have been.
Someone asked him about the quarterbacks, and he said, "We're gonna draft the quarterbacks next year and a year after." Okay.
Aaron Rodgers would have still been a Packer. They would have never found a franchise quarterback if they didn't stumble upon Jordan Love. If you redo the 2020 draft, the Packers are not drafting a quarterback.
We had too many holes.
And before Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre.
That's another thing I don't want to hear this year, John. Miss me with that lame excuse. When Malik Willis traps the bed. No, John. I don't want to hear. No. I don't. Especially if it's only one position I hear y'all crying about. Oh
no, we still have more than one.
We didn't have wide receivers. Miss me.
No, we still have more than one position to fill.
Wide receivers. Okay. If we would have never spent that money on Malik Willis.
No, I'm saying we still have more than one position to fill. Okay.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
All I heard, I just did it live for everybody to hear.
No, right now we've had you asked everybody, and we had more than two positions that people have answered your question on. Okay, so I know we have more than two positions that we need to be filled. Just by the answers were here.
No,
okay.
We don't. This roster is loaded.
Loaded. Okay, loaded where?
And it might.
I want. Where are they not loaded?
On the team, we are loaded.
Give me where they are not loaded.
You want me to tell you the truth? Hey, I put this on all my heart. We have a talented roster, and what might slow this team, is that I know it's already showing.
Wait a minute. If we have a talented,
we have poor coaches on this team. This team is too talented.
If we have a talented roster, why are you worried about the quarterback?
Staff. I can't believe this.
Pete, can you pull up the question, please, on the screen? Can you pull up the question from the chat that I asked? Because I think
don't even see it.
That's some good points. And as you bring up the points, the question in the chat for the people to.
Don't worry, man.
Yeah, you need to tell it to me so I get it, because I can't see it.
Sharif, man, just talk to us, man. We got people on there. We got people on the treadmill right now listening. They can't watch. We got people on their trucks driving. Shout out. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Trucker Lance. Haven't seen Trucker Lance in a while. I hope he's driving safe. That's another guy. He's probably in his truck driving, Sharif. He can't comment. He can't hit the like button. He can't tweet. He's driving. So go ahead, Sharif, talk to us. Tell us what's on your mind. Quinn Ewers QB1, Malik Willis with a bad pitch, bad OC, quarterback concern growing. My head is spinning right now. I can't believe what I saw today by Malik. Go ahead, Sharif.
I want to get better. So interacting with the people in the chat, sometimes, like you said, they're unable to come up here on the panel. So I'm asking a couple of questions. I am Ken Sean, by the way. So I'm asking a couple of questions in the chat.
Oh, you're Ken Sean. Okay, so now, thank you, Sharif. I never knew you were Ken Sean when you would comment and I would see Ken Sean. I never knew that was you, Sharif. So shout out to you. Thank you for telling me that. Go
So
ahead.
my questions have the red question mark on it. You would see in the comments,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
yeah. I
asked
see.
like 3 questions, simple questions, because I think some people are underrating some position rooms and some people are overrating some position rooms, and I want to hear you guys' opinion. I think this channel is scaling, so we have to also structure the platform so the people in the comments interact, the people on Twitter interact, and we get the best couple of hours up here. So if you have any questions to ask back, ask it in the comments, and we'll try to answer it up here.
Yeah.
Can you pull up the first question, Pete?
Hold up. I get it for you. Let me see.
I'm sorry. What's the question, Sharif?
I got it.
Hey.
The first question with the red question marks on it. It's the only
Right.
question with the red question mark.
Oh, this one
Okay.
right here.
No, it's
Yeah.
one
Okay.
above that.
I got it. I'm sorry, Sharif. I was slow stepping. I had to drink something. Ken Sean, 7. Oh, that's you. That's you, Sharif. Shout out to you, Sharif. 12 and 13 personnel versus what most of the NFL defenses are doing big nickel dime backer on first down. How do the Dolphins break that defensive
Are you
structure?
at
I'm so
Sharif? Can I ask you a question? Are you asking that in behalf of the Dolphins offense or defense?
I'm asking that
I think he's
on
talking
the
offense versus defense.
I'm asking that if you have an NFL team, how do you break the new era defense, which is having a big nickel and keeping dime on the field on first down for quick huddles,
Yeah, you're
and
you're
then
you're asking the question and answering it right there with 12 and 13 personnel, Sharif. That's how
Well,
you do it.
so
this goes back to the Greg Olson thing. Greg Olson brought this up and he said, "Do teams do they go off personnel determining down and distance, or do teams play defenses depending on what the down and distance is?" He says it's better to match up by personnel. My thing is to answer Sharif's question. Teams, he is correct. Teams now are going more to a big nickel defense, especially on early downs. This is why guys like Nick Eamon, it's a copycat league, right? Like we saw Eamon come in and he became that role for them. That's my prediction for Kyle Lewis for you guys this year. I see him playing
Mm-hmm.
that Eamon role. He's going to be that hybrid
Mm-hmm.
who can guard running backs, he can guard tight ends, he can guard wide receivers in the slot, he can play safety, he can play in the box, he can play will linebacker, he can do a whole bunch of things. So, I mean, to break 12 and 13 personnel, because 12 personnel, as we know, is 2 tight end sets, right? So you're going to need a physical front. You're going to need guys up front who, one, can eat up blocks and still win at the point of attack. That would be the start. And then you need good coverage guys. You're absolutely going to need good coverage as well.
exactly. So I think what is happening here is we won't need a fullback. The F tight end is more important, and I
That I
think
don't want to hear. If we start with that 12 and 13 personnel, Sharif, are you satisfied with that as your base offense? That's what you
well, how
want.
do you break? Well,
That's
the
what
thing
you're
is, okay,
talking about.
so I was looking at generally in the NFL. Now let's look at the Dolphins, right? The Dolphins, since 5, 7 days ago, we have a better left side on the O line in the NFL. When the season starts, we'll see if
That's
that's
another
top.
thing. Even
Yeah.
though
If that's the
that's
top
another
five
thing.
left
That's
side.
another thing, Sharif.
We'll see
So,
where they all
Um,
end up. Yeah.
that's
so
another
now
thing,
I'm
Sharif.
starting to
On our
answer that
last
question.
stream, I went full. Hold on, Sharif. On our last stream, I went full panic mode on John Eric Sullivan, our GM, because of the fact that based on the clip that I heard, he just labeled Caden Proctor as the starting left guard. But if you listen to the whole show, then you can hear him sit here and say he's gonna work. He's gonna start at left guard, but he's gonna work him at the 4 positions. Meaning he's even going to get reps at left tackle. So Patrick Paul might be in trouble, fellas, because we are going to get exactly what I cried for. Why didn't John Eric Sullivan say he's looking for the best 5 guys? Aaron Brewer, as much as he's praised, fellas, Aaron Brewer, as much as he's praised by the coaching staff and everything, you best believe I wouldn't be shocked if this guy is not our starting center week 1.
Well,
they really like size. They really like, and I know they mean business. This offensive line is going to shock a lot of you guys.
Who do you think our tight end? Who do you think our center is going to be?
I think our center is going to end up being Jonas Salvanea.
So first of all, if Paul goes to right tackle, he's not losing any money. So don't make it look like a negative if the best anchors at left tackle and Paul goes to right. It isn't a bad thing at all for his pockets. I'm talking about. Now, number 2.
I think what's going to happen.
No, Pete. That's not a negative. Okay, so now how to break big nickel, right? Well, personnel, right? You have the better left side with Proctor and Patrick Paul and Aaron Brewer. So your left side is near top 5, off rip, right? Now you have Zach Merritt, who comes there on the edge as a wide tight end, and he kicks out and he can take defensive edges and throw them away, right? So you're talking about the better left side in the NFL. How do you break big nickel? You break big nickel, which is 13 personnel, which is 3 wide receivers and 2 tight ends, right? You break that by having like
3 wide receivers and 2 tight ends.
2 why meaning he can turn into Gesicki off the line, right? It's a combo.
So Sharif, you're not gonna go 5 wide with 2 tight ends.
And A-Chain not on the field. That's just not happening.
Come on, Sharif.
No, what I'm saying is 12 personnel, right?
Well, you know what? That could be scary. That could be scary, though, Sharif. Hey, you know what, Nick?
What I'm saying,
A-Chain is not out there.
Sharif, you know what 12 personnel is, correct?
2 tight ends, 2 wide,
2 tight ends. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay.
What I'm saying is now, how do you break big nickel? You need Kagmara to be on the left side with Proctor and Paul, right? Ben Smith can be the second tight end, and then Kagmara can come in the backfield, in motion in the backfield. Now that's 21 personnel, but what I'm saying is that personnel doesn't have to come off the field in second down, but also can break a big nickel on first down. And if it breaks the big nickel and goes quick huddle, by time it's the third quarter, I can only imagine teams are going to end up getting tired. So I want to ask you guys, that's my opinion on how you 12 personnel break a big nickel on first down and force them to go 4-3 or 3-4 ultimately. That's a great topic, I think. And the Dolphins have shored up the proper way to break big nickel era in the NFL defense.
The thing is, Sharif, this is what I keep telling y'all, man. This is why Quinn Ewers might end up starting, Sharif. I don't trust our defense to stop a nosebleed. You're not going to be in these run packages when these teams start putting up points. We're playing the Bills. They're going to average 27, 30 points on us. We playing the Patriots. They just went to the Super Bowl, and they should be getting A.J. Brown soon. They're going to put up points on us. Don't sleep on the Jets. Mason, look. Think about this. We couldn't guard Mason Taylor last season, their second-round rookie tight end, right? Now they got Mason Taylor and Kenyon Sadiq. We're going to have to deal with the Jets' dual-threat tight ends for the next foreseeable future. I don't think Hafley's prepared for that. So what we need to do is focus on opening up the pass, putting all of our young weapons out there, Sharif. Chris
I think Hafley understands the problem.
Jalen Tolbert,
more than
get
you
our
think.
best weapons on the field to give Malik an option. Because what was I told? Oh, man, Pete, you don't know how to evaluate. We don't trust you, bro. We got trash receivers. Oh, yeah? We got a bunch of second-string receivers. Eventually, that second-string receiver, the third is the third. So when that second-string receiver is getting covered by the third cornerback, guess what? We got a better matchup there. See what I'm saying? Like, this is going to take a unit. And with Malik Willis, he is not capable of carrying a bad roster.
Now, what I would say is because my
He can't
mother,
pass like that. It's going to be
I've always said temper your expectations.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to tuck in the run.
I have always said
he's going to be gassed out. He's going to be like Anthony Richardson, gassed out. He's going to be tired. It's going to be 3rd and 9. His arm is going to be a little hurt from running so much. Now he's forced to run again on 3rd and 9 because he's gassed out. He can't even throw. This is terrible. We need a passer.
No, go ahead, Sheree.
No, I was going to say, Pete said something which brought up a good point, and Pete goes on and on. So the point that he brought up, like the first 10 seconds of his statement, it was spot on. So if we're going to be blown out by teams, right, because our schedule is hard, and I spoke about 12 personnel, do you know our schedule? Okay, so that means they're going to play umbrella by the second quarter because we're going to be down 10-3, right? So if they play umbrella, we don't have Tua, Pete. We have Malik Willis. If you play umbrella, Malik is going to get 800 yards this season rushing. So now you have to factor in, this is not the quarterback that you want to umbrella when you're up 10 on the Dolphins. If you umbrella Malik will run over you. I'm sorry.
Are you aware the best time for
Malik
the best time for Malik to get yards is when
yes or no,
okay, I'm gonna let him. Oh,
am I right or wrong?
Okay.
Am I right or wrong, Pete? If you umbrella Malik and you're up by 10 on us, he will have 800 yards this season. Am I right or wrong? Don DeMarco, what is happening? You're assuming that the schedule is going to have us down in games by halftime, and Malik will run all over you if you umbrella defense us.
No, all they're going to do is go to that package. Sheree, when they go up, when a team goes up 14-0 on us in the first quarter, Malik Willis is not running that 13 personnel, those multiple tight end packs. We got to take out our weapons. He's going to have to pass. Why? Because defenses are in dime defense. They got their speed rushers. Everybody's on the field fast on defense. Do you think he can make those throws?
No, what I think is what you're saying.
He's not going to be able to run either.
What I think you're saying, and I could be wrong, is they're going to end up bottling him in by week 6 because the schedule is tough. But you have a guy who can run himself out of an umbrella and back into a game if you're up 10 on us. And it's not Tua.
You know,
you're trying to bottle.
Stop bringing up. No, you keep bringing up Tua's name.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you something. You want to know the truth? He's not exactly. He's not Tua. Tua gets rid of the ball.
And his abilities are not bottled up. He's gonna find.
We're also forgetting
if they
he's gonna run into sacks.
Hold on. We're also forgetting about the threat that Devon A-Chain is going to bring. And if they use him properly, since they plan on extending him and all of this, like hopefully that means you plan on using him properly and you're using him like a 3-down back, especially if you're going to pay him anywhere near $15 to $20 million a year. They're going to use him properly. So hopefully that alleviates some of the pressure off of Malik Willis and the receiving core that's not that great, but good enough to be efficient and look decent at times. So with that being said, it's not going to be as difficult for Malik Willis to look decent as you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I'm not saying he's gonna look good or bad. I'm just saying I'm answering the question when Pete said, "Oh, Sherry, don't you know the schedule that we have?" Okay, so if we're gonna be down 10 most games until week 4, and if you umbrella defense us because now it's time for us to pass, it's not
Well,
Tua. You're talking
if
about a guy who can run himself back into a game. That's all
if
I'm
we
saying,
think,
Pete.
and if we go back
Don't
and we
count
look
up.
at our
Don't count
schedule
us out.
too, we go back and we look at our schedule too. Like some of those teams, like aren't what we're used to seeing. Like Baltimore Ravens are different. Buffalo Bills are going to be different. The New York Jets, what are they going to look like? The New
The Jets
England
on paper
Patriots.
look like they're gonna be good. What do you
Right.
mean?
They look like they're going to be good, but like we've seen the Jets throughout the years, right? So what does that matter? It's kind of like the same thing. If you're not a Dolphin insider, like if you're not a Dolphin fan, you look at the Dolphins like, oh, they got Tyreek Hill, but what are they going to do with him? You know what I mean? Like that's how they looked at it. So same thing with the Jets. It's like, yes, they got all these nice weapons. They had a great draft, but like, what are they going to do with it? We look at the Patriots, and it's like now that Mike Vrabel doesn't have Diana Rossini to lean on, what are they going to look like in year 2?
Oh,
You
I
know,
already
and
told you
then
that's what hurts the most. When Quinn Ewers takes over, it better be in a winning situation. It better be with the season not over because the Bill. I'm telling y'all right now, the Patriots they have what the number 1 seed division for the schedule, so they're gonna have a hard schedule. Plus all the
The
scandals.
Patriots.
That's
Okay.
gonna that's good. That's tormenting. That locker room is broken. They can't even trust their own coach with their wives anymore. That's number 1. The Bills. The Bills have done questionable moves. They're burning themselves. They're like panicking. These moves feel like
yeah,
they're panicking.
they didn't have a
Yeah.
great draft
So
either.
Do
so
you
They
think
drafted
we
a
are
all
better
I'm
couple.
than
saying
them?
is the season might not feel like it's a bad season, but there's gonna be a chance because I honestly feel the winner of this division this upcoming season might only be 9 or 10 games.
I was
That's
just going
all
to
it's
say
gonna
that, Pete.
take.
I was going to be like,
nine or
how
ten
would you
games to
feel
win the
like if it's
division.
10 games to win the division? Yeah, like,
Yeah, and we
and
might
that's
be
what
the
it,
team that
that's what
that
it
that
could be.
honestly, and I feel
What
it
division
when
y'all got in
Pat
the NFC this year? What division y'all play in the NFC this year?
the
NFC.
NFC
Carolina.
North.
The North you
Oh
got
No,
this
Lord.
year? Oh, that's
Yeah, the
brutal.
Lions, the Bears, the
yeah,
Vikings, and
we
the
Oh
definitely got
Packers.
a
my.
tough.
That's brutal.
Yeah, we definitely got a tough one.
Well, one thing to your that's positive. Halfley definitely knows what LaFleur wants to do, so expect that defense against Green Bay. That's gonna be your defense should be on point that game.
If
Because
Quinn
Halfley
Ewers
sure
Yeah,
as
starts
hell
that game,
knows
we'll
what
and
beat them.
LaFleur want to do.
yeah, and
If
as
Quinn
far as the
Ewers starts that
AFC
game, we'll
East
beat them.
goes, right,
Because the same
we
could be
should
said
have
about Malik Willis on the
the
other side,
advantage.
Nick. They know Malik too.
What?
For 2 years,
That's
they
a
have
that's
him.
a good point that
They know
Tampa
what he
Bay
likes
brought
to
up.
do, but they're not gonna necessarily. They know his tendencies, what he likes to look for, but they don't necessarily know what he's gonna do. Halfley knows
Pete,
what LaFleur wants to do offensively. He knows what he's trying to create, what he likes to do on certain downs and distances. He knows tendencies. He knows all that, all
And,
that.
and it's that
that's what's up.
advantage right there that should
If we lose
help
to the
us
Packers,
as
this regime
Dolphins
should be fired.
in the AFC
We're
Let
East.
me
not
ask
losing to
this
the
question.
Packers. That's a statement
Let me
game.
let me
We're not losing to
let
them.
me
And I hope we play
let
them
me
early
ask
too.
this question.
Oh man.
I mean, what 3 guys do you think like are gonna be not are questionable to be off this team? And talking about veteran, who has to watch their back and possibly could be cut because of surprise by rookies? I have
Cut.
my
You
I'm telling
said
three,
you
and
someone
right
who
I'm
can
now,
get cut.
Sharif, y'all not gonna
because
believe
of
me,
the
but a
rookies.
surprise cut. If we
I
don't
think
find a way
Tyrell
to trade
Dotson
this
gonna get
guy,
cut because of Jacob Rodriguez. Dotson gone. Tyrell Dotson, bye bye.
Okay, okay. The comments, people in the comments, y'all could put it there, and then I got my 3.
I think I think the
I
player
wouldn't
that's gonna
know. I
get
would not
traded.
know. I,
I think the
I
player that's
really
gonna get
wouldn't.
traded or cut is gonna be a surprise cut. And I know he just restructured. I just don't think that this guy fits what this regime wants. The Green Bay Packers center is huge, not small. Aaron Brewer is a guy that I'm looking at that they might move based on how they like size.
Well, we could get a lot for Brewer too.
That's a
We ain't
great
getting
point
nothing for
because
Brewer.
no matter what we think as Dolphin fans, we're seeing they know that big doesn't get smaller in winter and faster can get slower in the winter. And so we're seeing it now. They're not lying to us, the GM. So next year is going to be even better. It's going to be even bigger, thicker guys with bigger and taller. And I'm not afraid of it. Oh, they're not going to be
Forget
able
about
to move.
next year. We're
No, they're
talking
going to
about
be
this
able
year.
to lean on you. Right. But they're going to be able to lean on you in the snow. And that's what I'm liking. And so, my three guys, two who's the surprise cut. Um, I think it's going to be Dodson, one of them. I think I think the starting safety from the Raiders. I think he's going to be cut. Um,
Say from the Raiders.
I forgot what his name is.
Is that Lonnie Johnson?
Lonnie Johnson. I think he's gone. I think Taffy. I think Taffy takes the job, training camp. Um, and I think the backup is Lewis Moore, undrafted safety from Indiana, 25 years old. Looks when you look at him, he reminds you of Louis Oliver, and he reminds you also of Luis Delmas. Remember Luis Delmas always getting 5 interceptions for us every
Shout
year.
out the guy Keem Mill.
Um, so
Just
the
modded
next
you, my guy,
quarterback,
OG Keem Mill. Oh, you want to speak on Willis? He can play in the Quinn Ewers can sling that rock in the cold too, King Mill. Quinn, I'm telling
Jalen.
nobody
I'm
wants to
sorry,
talk about Quinn Ewers out here. That's the
Le'Veon
Very
Moss.
quiet.
problem.
Wait a minute.
I think
What you
Le'Veon.
said? What you said, Sarif? I couldn't hear you.
No, I'm saying Le'Veon Moss is gonna take Jalen Wright's
Oh,
job.
good.
I'm sorry, Jalen.
Sarif.
You know, DJ
Good.
Campbell played with
Good
Quinn
grief,
Ewers.
Sarif, I was thinking the same thing. If Le'Veon Moss can stay healthy, he's Jalen Wright is in big trouble.
The only one in trouble over here, buddy, is
Who?
Ollie
I have
Gordon.
a fourth one.
Ollie
No, it
I
ain't.
Gordon
have a
is in
fourth one.
trouble.
No, it ain't.
Willis, I'm
Ollie
sorry,
Gordon
Ollie
ain't
Malik
Gordon
Willis.
is
playing.
in big trouble,
Ollie
especially if he
Gordon ain't
can't
going
play
nowhere.
special teams. If
Ollie
Ollie
Gordon
Gordon
ain't
can't
going
play
Kevin
nowhere.
Cole.
special teams, he's gonna be
Ollie
on the.
Gordon ain't going
He's
nowhere.
gonna get a bus ticket
Ollie
real
Gordon ain't
soon.
going nowhere.
Ollie Gordon is out the door, my guy. That's Mr.
Yep.
1.3
I
yards
feel
He is.
like
per
Jalen
carry.
Wright
Olive,
got a shorter. I feel like Jalen Wright on thinner ice than Ollie Gordon.
Oh yeah,
Olive
he
Garden
is.
be out there serving all you
He
can
is.
eat hit sticks, man. What you talking about?
There you
Yeah, Ollie
go.
Gordon's a
No.
There you
tank,
go.
bro.
Ollie Gordon
There
ain't
you
good.
go.
Willis,
Hey,
All,
listen,
hey, Pete.
Ollie
Hey,
Gordon
guys,
has
what's
Ke-
up?
Kevin
Ollie
What
Coleman.
up,
Gordon has a
Anthony?
new home to stay.
I'm
Jalen Wright.
sorry, Malik Watt.
Hey,
I'm
Anthony,
sorry,
what did
Malik
that
Watt.
make you think today about
Kevin
Malik Willis
Coleman
throwing that bad
is
pitch?
going to take your job. Kevin
To me,
Coleman has
that
16
we're
touchdowns
looking too much
returned.
into that.
How was that bad pitch to you, bro?
What's up, Anthony?
We're looking too much
Hey,
into that
Anthony,
nonsense, man.
Who is we? Let me
Go
put the
ahead.
The
banner
fan
up.
base.
Go
Go ahead
ahead,
and
go
spill it
ahead.
out, Anthony. Go ahead and spill it out.
Let me put the banner up. Go ahead, Anthony.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is, I believe the fan base is looking too much into that bad pitch because that's not his normal sport, and he's never done that before. He's never thrown out a first pitch and stuff like that.
That's not true. That's not true. He's played baseball in high school. He was on his JV team and made it to the varsity team. Shout out to Nick, the Panthers fan. He already knew that.
he
So
might have had the
how do you
bubble
feel
gut.
about it
I
now
don't know.
when you
If
know
he had
he
the
played
bubble gut.
baseball?
No, but he hasn't played it since high school. That there's a difference, is what I'm saying.
Listen, Pete,
Go ahead.
everybody
Been a
has the
while.
bubble guts on, man.
Oh, you
And
think he could afford the
honestly,
bubble
I'm
guts
gonna
week
say this,
one,
Mr. Pope.
Sharif?
Guys, I'm gonna
What
say
about
this.
him having the bubble guts during training camp when Dan Marino's watching you? Troy Aikman is watching you. They're gonna
Two
fall in
is
love
going to
with
write
Quinn
his own
Ewers.
book.
It's a joke to you now, Sharif, but watch how
Two
this
is
whole
going to
team
write his own
gravitates
book
to
on
Quinn
having
Ewers.
bubble guts his whole career.
Now, now, y'all know what's going to happen next. You know what Pete gonna say next? If the Atlanta Falcons get rid of Tua, we're gonna bring him back here to the Dolphins.
Oh
No,
God, let's not do
that's
that
not gonna
crap.
happen. This regime already messed up. This regime already messed up, and they knew it.
No, they
Tua,
didn't.
bro, Tua might be playing real good. Tua might be playing real good with the Falcons, and you guys, I know y'all worried about that. I
Nah,
know
Oh,
you
nah.
guys are worried about that.
I want to see the first sack that he takes on that turf. He better be rolling over jujitsu because I'm telling you right now, when these
That turf is
defensive ends,
horrendous. You've been tackled on turf before, Pete. You know
Let
how
Tua
bad
look
that
better
is.
than let Tua look better than Malik Willis. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. That's all I'm gonna talk about.
Oh
That's
my
all I'm gonna talk
goodness.
about. So I'm telling you right now, that's all I'm gonna talk about. Tua just did this. Malik Willis did. I don't care. Oh, but Tua has Bijan. We got A Chain. But Tua got Drake London. Tua got Cal Pitts. We got who we got. This regime is gonna show poor judgment by cutting Tua. I told y'all.
Nah,
I
I don't think so,
told
Pete.
y'all.
I don't
I
think so.
told y'all. Watch.
you are two in there.
The only thing, Quinn. I just hope it ends up being a Dolphin and a Falcon Super Bowl.
You sound like a
Dolphin and
two in
Falcon
there.
Super Bowl. I'm not
You
sounding
sound
like a
like a
souvenir, Sharif. I'm not sounding like a
Alabama fan.
souvenir, Sharif. I'm just telling you that better not happen. That our quarterback better be playing better than Tua, no matter what team he's at. That's gonna look like a bad. That's gonna
You
look
had a
like a
lot
bruise on
of
our arm.
you had a bunch of Alabama fans, right? Who cracked like egg birds, like little chicks 5 years ago. They're grown birds now. They're not little chicks anymore. And they have left the Dolphins fan base to
Yeah.
fly off into another
You
area.
ever Sharif, you ever seen a grown bird fly sideways because their wing got chopped off by like
Oh
another
my
bird?
goodness.
That's these two ears, they're hanging on dear life right now.
I
Mr.
know.
Paul,
I hear you, Sheree. I hear you. I hear you, Sheree. Oh my
these two in
goodness.
there are hanging on for dear life in there.
Yeah, they gotta hold
Man,
on to the branch. They
I,
can't sit here and
I saw
fly.
a cat.
Their wings ain't really winging.
Listen, I
Their
saw a
wings aren't
dolphin
really
channel.
winging, Sharif.
Pete, I saw a so-called dolphin channel come out with a thumbnail today that said the dolphins still are not fixed. I'm like, bro, are we gonna now look for content just to go against the green for the sake of content? What are we doing here,
Bro,
man? The
Sharif,
dolphins still
Sharif,
are
I
not fixed.
promise.
I'm like, bro,
The
oh
what?
man.
Bro, we got a Sharif, we
These are
got
the
a
guys who wanted.
talented
These are the
roster.
guys who wanted
We got a
Le'Veon Bell.
talented roster.
These are the
It's the
guys who thought,
coaches.
man, you think
It's
that
the coaches
Le'Veon
I'm
Bell?
starting not to trust now. I don't trust these coaches, bro. I really don't, Sharif. These players, I love them. I see the potential. We're a playoff team if the coaches get the evaluation right. If the coaches know where to start these players and how to game plan around these players, but I'm starting to get a second judgment on them. I'm starting to feel icky on this whole situation with this coaching staff. I don't trust it at all. I don't.
Well, what I trust is talent. And I know, like I
Yeah,
said, what I realized 2 days ago is that Big
I
Nickel
could
will
see
be
this,
here.
Sharif. How happy
Big,
would you be? I could see. You know how
Big
stubborn
Nickel
this
will be
coaching
here.
staff looks to be already. This coaching staff looks stubborn already. Like they have something.
Big,
They might open the game, Sharif. We might get ball first, week one. We're gonna get
all of
ball first, week one.
Pete,
You know
I'm
what the
not saying
opening drive? You know what the opening drive formation might look like because they're so stubborn. They're trying to force a quarterback down our throat. They might open four wide with a one tight end, empty back, no running back. Malik Willis at shotgun. Go ahead and pass the ball. They might force this on us.
well, my thing is this. Right now, without saying the Dolphins will win week one, and I'm not trying to pump us up, but I'm saying they have done something what has been able to bring back the 70s football. The bringing back the
I'm
70s
gonna wait.
football.
My prediction.
Hold up, hold
Well,
up.
we're still waiting for the schedule,
That
but my prediction
football,
isn't coming out
only
until
way,
we cut to the 53 players, bro.
it
I gotta
is
see.
the
I
only
gotta see
way.
who these players cut and put them where.
The only way you break the modern defense, which is to have three linebackers and like a switchblade guy on the field, like Minka as your third linebacker. That's big nickel. The only way you break modern defense, you have to have a blocking tight end. You have to have a tight end like San Francisco. You have to have a tight end on the field
We don't have a
who
George
can
Kittle.
exactly. So you have to have that guy, or if you do not have that guy, then you have to find that fullback. And if you do not have the fullback, then you won't be able to run it. So to me, I'm not saying the Dolphins is going to be successful. I'm saying what they're working towards is breaking the modern defense of the NFL, forcing teams to have to go back to 3-4 and 4-3. And if you do that, then you're going to have to deal with Caleb John. What's the receiver name we got? You're going to have to deal
Caleb
with Caleb.
Downs.
No, the receiver that we drafted, Caleb
Oh,
Douglas, and you're going to deal with Bell.
oh, jeez.
Right.
I can't remember the names.
You got to get
No.
teams to go back 4-3 on first down. You got to get teams to say, no, we can't leave that nickel out there with Kakmarek. Kakmarek is going to throw him into next week. And Proctor's going to get ahead of Brewer and kill someone. So we can't play nickel with the Dolphins. No, we can't. It's not going to work because they're going to just keep running to the left side. And we're going to have to put our nickel on the right side. And the nickel is against Austin Jackson and company. And whoever your will linebacker is, he's against Proctor, Paul, and Brewer, and Kakmarek. And we're breaking your big nickel in half. You're going to have to put 3-4 on it. You're
We're
going to
not
have
going
to
to
put
be able
3-4.
to do any of that without a quarterback. And we need a passing quarterback. Don't
Well,
tell
we'll get
me
one in
running
2027.
800 yards. We need, for this team to win, you need a quarterback that can process, go through reads, and find the open guy.
Well,
You
we in
don't
trouble.
have that. If we don't have that at quarterback, we're in trouble. Believe that.
Imagine if Patrick gets a fullback next year out of the draft, right? Now you have Kakmarek, you have Dulcich, and you have a fullback, right? And let's just say,
Now,
okay,
be
Austin
honest with
Jackson.
yourself, Mr. Park and Sharif. Be honest with yourself.
Hold on now. Let's just say they coach
If all
up,
we need,
right?
hold on. If all we need is a quarterback that can process and make the correct read, dude, who do y'all think is closer to doing that on the court between the quarterbacks on our roster? Cam Miller and Gronowski included.
Right now, Malik, because
Yep.
I think Malik gives you the chance to extend the play and still go deep and still take it deep after extending the play. I've seen Quinn do it. I've seen Quinn take a big hit in his mouth and throw a 60-yard floater that was fired out to Malik Willis.
Mm.
He fired a 60-yarder straight to Malik, and he was hitting him throat. But that was the only one I saw with because he didn't get playing time. But I've seen Malik step up, deep pass to the right, step up right over the top of the linebacker into the safety, right in the front of the safety, over to the right side, deep out. I've seen him do a deep post, so I've seen Malik go deep and making plays with his feet. So that's
Yeah,
your answer.
Malik is the question mark on Malik is
Because-
not his arm strength at all.
Because of both of them have the same arm strength to me. Both of them. And that's good because we upgraded from a poor arm strength to 2 good arm strength. So you've upgraded. No shot
Arm
at
strength
Tua.
isn't everything. Arm strength isn't everything. Chad Pennington didn't have an arm, but he knew how to process the defense and make the correct read more often than not. That's what we need is a smart, cerebral quarterback right now. We don't
You don't
need
think? You don't think Willis is?
a scrambler. No, he's not. He didn't even put on cleats today on the mound, John. He wasn't
here we
prepared.
go.
That was a baseball field. I don't care about a baseball field.
He knew about this
Jeez.
over a month, John.
You don't need
cannot-
it. Okay.
Shout out to Max Meyer and the Marlins.
He wants to make a baseball pass with Jordans on. Come on, man.
1 game below
Well,
500.
a lot of people do that. You don't realize that don't play baseball. Okay.
He should have had cleats with him.
Shout out
I'm
X
saying,
by
John,
Max
this is an indicator that
Not a
it's an indicator
baseball
that he might
player.
not
He's
be
a
playing.
football
he might-
player. He's not even
he
in the
might not be-
game. He's a
he
Seven.
might.
Tell him
Yeah, this is
seven
man.
shutouts.
John. If you
By
wanted to buy John, if you wanted to buy his jersey yesterday, are you buying it today after looking at that pitch?
Yes, sir.
I never. Yeah, I
no, sir.
would, but
Oh,
I don't have the money to do it. But I would
No,
if I
no.
did.
It doesn't
buy
matter if
a
no. I'm
jersey.
just just listen to the question. If you wanted to buy it yesterday, but today you saw that pitch,
Sullivan gave
are you
you a
still
hint,
making
Pete,
that
on who
purchase
jersey to
tomorrow?
buy. Sullivan
Yeah,
gave you a hint. Sullivan said Jacob Rodriguez, bro. You the flag bearer. If you don't get the Jacob Rodriguez and get a Nightclaw helicopter, put a helicopter on the side of that jersey as well. Put the Nightclaw helicopter that the Navy SEAL, his wife, flies. Listen,
oh,
I'm getting a Nightclaw Dolphins jersey, Jacob Rodriguez, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm getting
or
the
that
Rodriguez, J Rod.
Rodriguez, or
That
is it the tight end? Is
that's
that the tight
that's
end?
the only
Or
jersey.
J Rod is
That
mine.
guy's gonna be here for 10 years. Like you know they ain't trading him. They ain't gonna
and
never trade
We
him.
need to.
and the
If we're
tight end, is
rebuilding,
that
how
tight
come we
end going to
still
be
have
here
if
too?
we're rebuilding, how come we
That
still have Zeeler? How come we still have Jordan Brooks, Dotson? How come we still have
because
some of the key
I
players?
want to hear
because
what jersey we're gonna
I
get,
want to
Pete,
say
because
I
I
want to
want
tell
to
you
get the right jersey.
And Willis and your other quarterback. Well, one maybe the other quarterback
Want to get
may
the
not
Willis
be
jersey.
here.
That's a
One of them
2-year
will be
deal.
here, but I don't know which. Okay,
Guy who
but
has
we're
a
going to
2-year
be
deal
drafting
can't
a
get it.
quarterback if we go south. Okay, but the coaches aren't going to go anywhere. Okay,
You might,
they're going to be
you're better off getting
rebuilding.
top.
Okay,
You might as well get
I
a
don't
top
think
jersey.
you better believe this is gonna be. Think about this, John. This is if these coaches don't win, we fired a coach that was winning, Brian Flores.
they
Another
already
coach
said
that
they
was
have 2
above
years.
500. We
Okay,
fired Mike
you
McDaniel,
got
that was a
they
winning
have two
coach.
years
You
no
think
matter
they're
what
gonna
right
allow
now.
this coach to lose? Nah, man. The standard is winning. And this regime, if they don't win, they're gonna get fired. And this is gonna be a
No,
prime destination for all the big time names, college players and head coaches. Why, John? Because next season we're projected to have be a top 8 team in the NFL with salary cap space.
yeah, next season we will be a much better football team than we are right now.
I
You right,
think
Yeah,
Will?
Malik
that's
Willis
why
and
next
Caleb
season
Douglas
we're gonna probably get
have
a
something
proven
to
head
prove.
coach.
I think Malik Willis is going to force it to Caleb Douglas just because the NFL didn't know about him. I think you're going to see a Randy Moss type of breakout. And you know why? Because out of 18 wide receivers, Mel Kiper said he didn't even look at Caleb Douglas like that. 18 other wide receivers he had comped. He had comped before the Miami Dolphins picked him. And they took a guy before 18 other wide receivers on the board. Remember what happened with Randy Moss with Minnesota? They took this
That's
skinny kid, 6'4".
so we're gonna take what
Oh,
Mel Kiper says all the way to the top.
all I'm
That's
saying
probably the
is,
best pick we had in this
Willis,
entire draft is Caleb
what
Douglas.
did, what did Dante Culpepper do? Dante Culpepper
That
forced it to
Caleb
Randy
Douglas,
Moss. Forced
Caleb
it to
Douglas
Randy
and
Moss.
Chris Bell
And I
is
think
what
Malik
had me
Willis
screaming for
is
Quinn
gonna
Ewers to
force it
start.
to Caleb Douglas, and he's
Let's
gonna
forget what
force
Quinn
this out
Ewers
with
looked
a
like.
1,000 yards out of Caleb Douglas by week 10. He's gonna force Caleb Douglas to get 1,000 out of him by week 10. Oh, you don't know who he is? Boop, touchdown. You don't. Oh, you don't know. Malik Willis is gonna say this. You don't know who Caleb Douglas is? Boop, touchdown. Boop, boop, touch. Oh, y'all guys don't know who he is. Boop, touchdown. He's gonna force it to Caleb. I believe that. He's gonna embarrass cornerbacks. They're gonna say, "Oh,
Is he
oh,
gonna be
only
a?
the
Is he?
Dolphins knew who
I'm
it
with you,
was.
Sharif.
Only the Dolphins did their work on this kid. We picked Jalen Surratt and Lance and we picked all of these other guys and Trey
Sharif, but you
Malachi
said. Remember
Fields.
what you said, Sharif. You're cooking right now Because remember earlier, you were talking about Jacob Rodriguez, right? And
Right.
we already know Jacob Rodriguez should have easily been a first-round pick. He slid to us. There was no one better on the board than Jacob Rodriguez when we were on the board.
Well,
But guess who played? But
the Patriots trying
Why
to
did he slip to us? I
I
don't even
think
know
it was
where
his
he.
size.
I can't
It
remember
was
where he
his.
went.
I don't think I know it's his size. That's the only negative or knock
Oh,
anybody could have
it's the
is that
size.
he's not big. So here it is. Guess what, Sharif? Jacob Rodriguez practiced and he played quarterback 1 year for the Texas Red Raiders. And guess what? He saw Caleb Douglas in practice every day. They probably asked him, hey, what do you think about Caleb Douglas, Jacob? And he gave his opinion, his assessment. I see him in practice every day. He's truly underrated. I'm shocked nobody's talking about him. Imagine the things that he was doing in practice when nobody's
he's the one that
watching.
punched out balls.
Guess who has
That's
all
right.
that insight of all the practice work he was doing? Jacob Rodriguez.
And he is good at that. He's good at punching the ball out. He's good at he's also grabbed the ball out of players in and went the other way. He's also good at knocking the ball out.
Interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, but what we're talking about is Jacob Rodriguez telling the team that Caleb Douglas is one of those guys. Like, hey, Caleb Douglas is DeAndre Hopkins with way more speed. That's like that type of intel. Jacob Rodriguez and us evaluating Jacob Rodriguez obviously led to, hey, they probably saw who's that guy standing out. We're watching Jacob, but this dude is making all type of plays. He's great at run blocking. He's fast, long. This man,
and I'm telling you right now.
I think Caleb Douglas is one of the best picks we made in this draft.
So the key here, right, is to have 5.3 yards rushing with a top 5 left side on your offensive line. On 2nd down and 3, teams are now going to have to think about, do we come back on 4-3 on 1st down, or do we try the modern era big nickel on 1st down? It seems to me that the Dolphins are very big at left side. So if we keep our big nickel, we're going to get run over. So we have to go back to 4-3. If you do that, you get burned by Caleb Douglas. If you do that, you get over the top from Malik. So I see you, Sullivan. I see you. This is Sharif. I see what you're doing, Sullivan. Sully, I see what you're doing. Halfley, I see what you're doing. Big brother, I see what you're doing.
KP.
You're gonna make them to go back big on 1st down. And then we're gonna burn you over the top with Bell and Douglas. I see what you're doing.
What's up, KP?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I only came up to say one thing. See, y'all need to start listening to KP, man. I told you. Now the lens shifts to the coach and the coaching staff. Can they get these prospects up to a respectable speed? Can they develop this talent? That is where the whole thing is at right now. Don't expect too much on free agency, except for some old washed-up veterans for stability. But we're going to roll with what we got. And there's a lot of young players. And this coaching staff is going to have to teach.
A lot of young, good players, too. We got great players.
The talent. Again, traits and talent, yes. But now they got to learn.
I just hope this coaching staff knows how to use them properly, KP.
Well, that's what I'm emphasizing. That's exactly what I'm emphasizing.
That's what's up, KP.
I'm with you 100% on that, Pete. You
what's so interesting?
And what's that's so interesting? Why I'm rooting for Quinn Ewers, Mr. Pop, because we already know he has that quick release.
Well, Pete,
Malik Willis is not going to make these weapons into stars.
Programmed to
concerns me. I don't know. This man threw a pitch today, KP. It almost
it's like he flushed the toilet on positivity.
He's worried about a baseball.
He flushed the toilet on positivity just now. He went back to garbage.
I saw the baseball pitch. I'm freaking out over the baseball pitch, though, man. Come on now.
This man, you know how embarrassing. Go look at that. Go look at the pitch again, KP. He was so he was embarrassed. You could tell he was embarrassed.
Well, he's not.
He had bubble guts. I told you he had bubble guts, man. You're gonna have bubble guts on the mound.
KP, you think they just told him overnight? Like they called him last night and said, "Hey man, come pitch the first pitch today."
Yeah.
Now it's yeah. You really believe they did that overnight? That
This is
man had
meaningless.
that
I mean,
thing booked
it's
this
possible they
for
could
a
have.
month now.
This is totally meaningless, Pete. Come on now. You're not
What do you
seriously
mean it's
considering.
meaningless? You know
He
there's fans
is.
out there,
I mean,
KP. I'm telling you, I know there's a
he's
fan
wrapped
out
up
there,
on it.
KP. He had that Willis jersey
He is
on
trolling,
his
man.
checkout,
You know how he does.
and the moment he seen that bad pitch, he took that jersey off his checkout. He didn't continue and finish it off.
He says, Willis jerseys are going downhill, he said.
He's probably getting 30%. That was a PR stunt, KP, that went south.
Oh, come on, Pete.
That's
You
like
think he
let's
lost
mention
$3 million? He lost $3 million by hitting the dirt.
He lost more than that. He lost
a
more
good
than that.
That's a good one, Sharif.
He lost more than that. He lost $1 million every meter that was off of the base. And that was about 13 meters off. He lost 13 million in jersey sales, Sharif. That's what this was about. The Dolphins allowed their player to go market with the Marlins. The Marlins allowed the Dolphins player to bring in some fans to the Marlins.
Boy, you gonna win
wanted to market.
Listen, we
So
go
Malik Willis he's marketing himself, and he has his self on the line, and that's what he delivers.
If they let
that's
pitch
poor
again
propaganda.
to start out,
he would have threw
just like he did,
100 miles
and we win,
strike,
the Marlins win, I don't care.
100 mile per hour strike, hit the jersey sales, and we would have been waiting until August.
Well, you realize the Marlins won today. You realize that.
And it would have said not available. We'll have your jersey
what
ready
happened,
by August.
What happened was, he hasn't been in Miami too long, right? And ever since he's been here, he's been talking about the ghost of Tua been like coming to his arm there, and
He started getting
He said that, KP? He said that, KP?
I didn't even hear.
Oh,
you're in the blender.
he's in and out.
2 and on is coming for you.
I made that. I'm just making.
Boy, 2 and on. 2 and on don't like.
You see? Told
KP, you're in and out.
Jankety Jim, Jankety Jim says, honestly, I got concerned seeing that. And Jankety Jim is referring the terrible off. Tua would not even throw a pitch.
You may want to go out and come back in.
Not even Tua. I think the results will be the same if they gave him 3 chances. And that's why this comment is up on the board. Because I believe he would throw 3 bad pitches in a row too, Jim. Not Quinn Ewers. Not Quinn Ewers. That's the crazy thing about it. I just don't believe he has it in him. And John, I heard you earlier. A baseball is different than a football. I get it.
It is.
But it's about understanding. It's about understanding that. It's about knowing that. It's about having control of your arm. It's about knowing how to have a throwing motion. You can't
just having fun, okay? He's not being a pitcher. He's being a fan that's asking to throw out a ball.
That's a lame excuse. I got 5%, by the way, guys.
You think they should have had the dugout warming up, Pete? They should have had Malik Willis in the pitcher's dugout warming up before he came out.
They should have had him. You know what, Sharif? They should have had him. The women's softball players.
He could have practiced.
Why he didn't underhand it? Why he didn't underhand it?
He could have
As a women's
practiced.
softball player, why he didn't underhand it?
So,
Google everybody
You
out
see
there.
what I'm saying,
Can
Sharif?
you hear me?
Like it's all about
I can hear you.
showing how
I-
smart of an athlete you are. He really tried to Dontrell Willis this thing, and it went bad on him.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
He should have
KB.
just underhooked. He should have underhooked it. Got a clean little pitch to the catcher. No
Out there.
problemo.
Google NFL players bad pitch, and you're gonna see
I just,
hundreds of players. You're gonna see people like Baker Mayfield making horrible throws. You're gonna see JJ
I saw
McCarthy
Kyler
making
Murray.
horrible
I saw
throws.
Kyler Murray throw a beautiful
Travis
fastball.
Kelce.
KP. I saw Patrick
This is
Mahomes throw a
ridiculous.
beautiful fastball.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna reserve my judgment for how he plays on the football field as a quarterback.
Yeah.
So this doesn't show no lack of preparation.
Prepare for what? He's not a
Why he
pitcher.
didn't have baseball? Why he didn't have on baseball cleats, KP?
If they ask him to shoot a free throw, he's got to hit both, right?
If he
Thank
would have
you.
been shooting a free throw, you think he would be shooting a free throw with Crocs on his feet or basketball shoes on,
When
KP?
Willis goes bowling, he can only throw strikes.
When he
That's what
goes
I'm saying.
bowling, you think he don't wear those hard flat shoes, or you think he's in those black
Man,
Jordans
come
he was
on,
wearing?
man.
You wear bowling shoes. You have to.
If they ask Malik Willis to swim a lap and swim as fast as you think he's gonna swim without no swimming trunks on, or you think he's gonna wear jeans and swim?
Now they're going crazy with it.
Don't you see what I'm saying? Nah, the man he should have been prepared. Every other sport you would have went and prepared.
You
Now, throwing
know,
the first pitch of a baseball game, he's
I
not
have
prepared.
bowled.
And you already know, KP, don't make it up. This was on his schedule for about a month now. This was part of his contract when he signed. Hey, all of our, big
But that doesn't mean he
guys, they're going to do the
practiced.
first pitch with the Marlins.
It
And
means
he
it's gonna
agreed to
go.
that. Like, yeah, I'll throw a pitch at the Marlins. He could have been throwing pitches to not look this bad. He lost a lot on jersey sales, KP. A lot, man. And if you tell me $3 million is not a lot, to me, that's a life-changing amount. $3 million in jersey sales because you threw a bad pitch at a first game? That's terrible. So now, KP, you know what this is going to come down to? This is how I feel this is going to come down to. The fan base, later on, when it's not looking as bright as a nice colored rainbow, the fan base is going to come back and use this as ammo. They're going to be like, I should have known Malik wasn't going to hit when he threw that bad first pitch. This is the take they're going to use in about 4 or 5 months. But right now, it's a nothing burger.
Right now, it's a nothing burger. Okay?
KP, you know what I don't like? If Tua
I don't.
would have had this
I'm
pitch,
not even
KP,
gonna
you would have been killing
worry
Tua,
about it.
KP. Mr. Park, if Tua would have had that pitch, you would have been killing Tua. John, especially you, John, always saying, I never wanted to draft Tua from the first place.
No,
You
I would
have
not
been
have.
killing Tua if he would have threw this horrible first pitch.
Well, I wouldn't have drafted Tua because he had injuries in college. Okay?
Yeah, but if he would have threw this
That's
terrible
why I
pitch,
wouldn't.
a lot
I
of
don't
y'all would have
care.
been like, I told
I don't
y'all
care
he's
how good his
inaccurate.
arm is.
I
I
told
would have
y'all
never
he
drafted
ain't no
Tua
good of a
in
passer.
college.
If
Okay?
Tua would have done this, I
Period.
would have never heard these takes
In
on this panel. And
the story.
And I know it. If Tua would have done this, I would have never heard it. I would have never heard the end of it.
We had an offensive lineman that came to us just because of a pitcher. If that happens and Tua has an injury, then I would have never taken Tua. That's what I'm saying. Just because of his injuries.
How
Willis,
did Tua do on his first pitch? He didn't even make it. His pass didn't even make it.
I don't know what he did. I don't care. That's what I'm telling you. It's a fan throwing out a first pitch. That's all it is to me. Okay?
John,
it's not a football player throwing a football in a football field.
If he's flying high with the Falcons and he's sitting at 4-1 and we're at 1-4, you might not care. But who do you think is going to care?
Hey, your guy may get it. Who knows? I don't know what our coaches is. No.
Stephen
Bro, I
Ross
got way
is going to
more
look
things to do
at
than
this
that.
regime sideways. They will get fired by the
Did he
trade
not
deadline
already
if we're
say?
sitting at
Did they not
1-8
already say
and
they
the
have
Falcons are
2 years
at 8-1
grace?
with Tua.
They got 2 years to work this out, right? Am I not right?
Absolutely not.
They don't
It's
have
easy
next
to assume
season.
that.
Wait a minute. They don't have next
John,
season draft.
John,
You don't think
when
they
we
have next
fired
season
Brian,
draft to get it right?
John, when we fired Brian Flores, was he a losing head
No.
coach? Was he a losing head coach?
No, 2 seasons it wasn't.
We fired back-to-back winning head coaches.
I think we fired the wrong person. I think we should have fired the GM instead of the coach is what we should have done.
You know what? I'm watching videos now of NFL quarterback throwing for he also threw it way over the catcher. Guess who?
Huh?
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. My Twitter. I just tweeted Patrick Mahomes throwing a beautiful fastball. KP.
No. Just find it. I'm on YouTube. The video is called NFL First. I'm giving you the time.
Yeah.
You breaking out, KP?
I got it. But here's the problem, KP and Cat in the Hat and Dudley Do Wrong is doing it too. A lot of guys are doing this, KP, and I respect y'all for that. But at the end of the day, why are y'all that are retweeting and telling us that these other quarterbacks are also throwing bad pitches? Since when have we cared about other quarterbacks? This is about our quarterback, KP. Our quarterback. Other quarterbacks throwing bad pitches. Other quarterbacks,
because the other quarterbacks have done something. I think is what they're doing, comparing. Okay, they're comparing good quarterbacks to Willis. Okay,
if Mahomes has a horrible throw that results in 3 Super Bowl wins, that means that Malik Willis's worst throw should give us 4 or 5 Super Bowl wins. I'll take that.
Good point, KP. I'll take that.
I'll take that.
See how that works, KP? You got a bunch of good points, and they fell in love. That's all they want. They want.
It all it takes.
Cerebral assassin.
Oh dear.
This season is gonna be like the Forrest Gump chocolate.
You never know what you're going to get. So what you're saying?
You hanging out with the KKK or something like that? With these subliminal
messages? That's what he says. When he opens up the chocolate box.
KP, I think you're being a little biased because of what Malik represents for his community. I had to get that. What? I don't know, KP. I think you're being a little biased because of what Malik represents for the community. I had to get past that.
What? Nah. Listen, I haven't even guaranteed that Malik Willis is. All I've argued is that he deserves the opportunity. And I do think he's better than Quinn Ewers. But I didn't say Malik Willis is a lot. So I'm
not gonna lie, KP. Y'all not gonna like this channel no more. I'm even more confident on Quinn Ewers starting more than ever because of this bad pitch.
Yeah, because of the bad pitch. Yeah, that's a ridiculous take. Just 100% ridiculous. That's hard.
I feel more I don't think Quinn Ewers would do that and not be prepared.
Pete, why are you worrying about a baseball pitch? Why?
That's
it shows the lack of preparation.
If the guy goes,
it's the lack of preparation.
Who cares if he prepped for a baseball pitch? If he goes out and throws 25, 30 touchdown passes and wins us a bunch of games, who gives a shit then, right?
He could throw 25 to 30 touchdown passes and
Tell him,
25,
Craig.
30 interceptions with
Tell him,
it.
Craig.
And that is what I care about. The inaccuracy.
Oh,
He
my
might
God.
miss
Oh my
25,
God.
30 touchdowns, Craig, and throw 40 interceptions, Craig, because that's what it looks like he did today, was throw an interception in a clean pocket. He wasn't harassed. He
He
wasn't
didn't throw
blitzed.
an interception. He threw it in the dirt.
He
Hey,
wasn't rushed.
that's like throwing it out
Craig,
of bounds so
this
no one
man was a
intercepts
pocket
it.
quarterback.
Okay? That's like throwing it out of bounds so no one intercepts a football. That's all
Exactly,
he did.
John. Why?
He did
If
a
you're not
good
pressured,
job.
you don't
Okay?
have no pressure. And I heard, Josh, maybe he had the googly
We
booglies
get
in his
another
stomach.
down.
What the heck is the googly booglies in your stomach? On a baseball mound?
Googly boogly. What?
Who knows? Who cares?
What are you talking about?
All I'm worried about is football, not baseball.
Yeah.
Same here.
But hold on,
Same here.
give me 1 minute, folks. Give me 1 minute, because that Jankety Jim quote got me messed up, dog.
Yeah, go ahead.
I gotta respond to
You
that.
know what, KP?
I-
KP,
let
you
me-
know that message is a little weird, bro.
Let me respond, Pete. Yeah, because that I think that was out of line. So I'm here mulling it over in my mind, like what the hell is he talking about? My community? No, what he just revealed is that the community that is threatened by Malik Willis' success or not is actually his own. For you to frame his success towards an entire community of people tells me that you got some crazy stuff on your mind, brother.
There you go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's a
So,
fact.
so he's just threatening on about Willis.
Idleman, that's what I
Is that what
told
you're
him.
saying?
Quinn Ewers played baseball.
Yeah.
Why
Is
y'all
it-
think Quinn Ewers has all those throwing angles, fellas? When you play shortstop, Patrick Mahomes plays shortstop. When you play
I'm
shortstop,
not going
you
to.
gotta
geez.
throw different
I'm
throwing
not going
angles.
to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm taking it that far. I love a good
Yeah,
baseball
yes,
player
sir.
as a
So
quarterback.
Baker Mayfield is bad because he did not throw a good baseball. Oh my goodness,
Baker
Baker
Mayfield
Mayfield
was
is
a good
terrible.
baseball
They
player.
need to get
Baker
Tampa Bay.
Mayfield was
Y'all
a
need to
good.
get rid of Baker Mayfield because he can't throw a pitch. He can't pitch the baseball.
You're not understanding, man.
Get rid of him.
You're not understanding. It
Get
feels
rid
like
of him.
you ask Malik Willis to do that pass 3 times, he's gonna throw it like that 3 times. He has no
My
control.
goodness.
He got no accuracy. And
He has no
it's not
accuracy. Have
just
you seen
that's
some of
not
his
his
highlights?
game. No, it's not that that's not his game. Does he know how to throw a touch pass? Does he know how to soften it up? He don't know that. He's all 100. He's
What did
all
he do in Green
millimeter
Bay?
throw. All he's looking to do is knock you out with one punch every
I've
time.
actually never seen Willis throw. Tell me what he did in Green Bay.
It didn't. It was. You know why I don't
Did
like
he
it, John?
did
While
did he
you're
ever
gonna have
throw
someone
soft
like KP
passes in
scream
Green Bay?
that it was beautiful.
Please tell
But you want me
me.
to tell you why I don't like it? Because it
Would
came in
you
between
just tell me?
too
Answer
many
the
snaps.
question.
It was never consistent. He only had 35 pass attempts in 3 games, John.
Did
Divide
he
that by
ever
3,
throw
John.
a soft pass to somebody
It
and
didn't look
complete
like
it?
it. It didn't look like
Are
it.
you sure?
John,
Did he ever throw
35
a
divided
soft
by
pass
11? What's
and
35
catch it?
divided by 11?
I don't care how many passes he threw. Did he ever throw a soft pass and catch it and have someone catch it?
Yes, he
I'm
did.
sorry.
Then
Yes,
he
he
knows how to
did.
throw a
35
soft
divided by
pass.
3 is
And he
11.
knows how to throw a hard pass. He knows how to throw a long pass. He knows
John,
how to.
he averaged 11.6 pass
Oh my
attempts
God.
per
And
game
he only
for the 3
played
games he played.
6 games or 3 games at whatever
11.6
games he
pass.
played. Okay?
Quinn Ewers averaged 27.6 pass attempts per game for the
That's because
3
our coach
passes for the 3
was an
games.
idiot. How about that? Our
Our
coach
coach
was
was
an
a
idiot.
run game coordinator. Our coach
Did
was
he
a run
show it?
game coordinator.
And who did Green Bay have? Didn't they have a lot of good running backs or no?
This is where a whale swallows a minnow. They had a playoff roster, Craig.
And he won 2 of the games.
They had Malik Willis was on a playoff team. He was on the same offense for 2 years straight, Craig. Same offense.
He's going to be on the same offense for a while now.
2 years, my guy. And when he came in late last season, he didn't look like he was in that. It looked like they picked him up that week. He was treated like a rookie, Craig. You guys are like bouncing like a kangaroo right now, and y'all should be in the pouch.
KT, where are you on this? Is he still in there?
I'm hoping I've got him to go to Quinn Ewers by now. Like, how do you trust this, KP?
I don't know how you love Quinn Ewers so much. That's what I don't.
The film.
There you go.
Y'all tell me y'all like Malik Willis' film. I like Quinn Ewers. The film speaks for itself. The calmness. Did y'all forget how calm? And do y'all really think Malik Willis will be as calm in that pocket like Quinn Ewers was in our roster last year?
I want to say yes because of the coaches. Okay, and the GM. Yes, I will. Say yes because of the coaches.
Where y'all gonna sit here and tell me? Oh, Malik could scramble and run and get yards. I could tell y'all Quinn Ewers.
I'm just saying.
And deliver.
You asked the question: would he be comfortable? And I said yes because of the coaches.
Looks like Malik Willis got.
I highly doubt that.
I think
go look at Malik Willis highlights. How come a lot of it is scrambles? How come a lot of it is scrambles?
I'll try and come back later.
Every night with nightmares of Malik Willis successful.
We're gonna see. I just got a feeling Quinn Ewers is gonna win. Matter of fact, KP, I'm being honest. I don't even think Quinn Ewers got QB competition anymore.
Okay, so let's make a bet now. When Malik Willis is successful, let's put a metric on it. 20 touchdowns, less than 15 interceptions. Is that fair? When that happens,
what's the bet, KP?
The bet is that I take over your platform for a week.
Take over the platform for a week.
It becomes.
Could the bet be? You know what? You could take over the platform. I'll bet Quinn Ewers ends the season with more stats in every passing category than Quinn Ewers. I'll do that bet.
Then Malik Willis, you mean?
Yes. Quinn Ewers will have more passing yards, more passing touchdowns, better passing touchdown to interception ratio. We're not including rushing at all. I will bet you Quinn Ewers ends the season with more passing stats and looks better as a passer and elevates these weapons more than Malik Willis does. And if I fail, you can have the platform for a month.
There you go.
But I don't care. And when it's your platform, it's whatever your content is. I can't control it.
But we got to put a restriction on that though. This is with both players being.
You just got to follow YouTube guidelines. That's all. You got to respect me with the YouTube guidelines, but I can't control nothing. It will be all on you. It's all yours.
But it would have to be in injuries. Injuries cancel out the bet. How about that? Because if a dude gets injured, then you really don't know, right? If Malik gets injured or Quinn gets injured, then it's by default, one guy's going to win. Can we agree to that?
I'm just thinking of what's my side of the story.
Jenkins Jim has a message for you, Pete. Down in the chat.
Malik is better than Quinn. I'm sorry. That's his opinion. Look, Mr. Park. Just like KP. They could get slapped with the opinions and views and statements are expressed with the
Boy, Pete,
guests on these live
Pete
streams.
riding on,
You could.
Pete riding that boy. Boy, Pete riding
Oh
that
my
thing. Boy,
God.
Pete. Hey, Craig. Pete worse than Smokey the Bear, man.
Hey,
Trying to
Mr. Paul.
make sure people
Mr.
Don't
Paul.
worry. By
fire.
mid-season, when Malik Willis, no,
What's up, Joe?
is doing very well, he'll change his mind and say, "I knew all along Malik Willis was the better quarterback." You
And
know
that's
that's
how nice.
coming. You
That's how
know
I
that
know.
is.
No,
What's up,
no, no, no,
guys?
no, no, no. Craig. You know
What's
how
up? What's up,
confident I
Joe?
am now.
What
I
you about
heard
to say,
Sharif.
KP?
Sharif was here 20 minutes ago, Craig. You know what I
Yeah.
heard Sharif say?
What?
Sharif says we're going to have 3 tight ends on the field. This is how I know we don't have a quarterback anymore. Not only is it the pitch, it's
Oh my
fans
goodness.
like Sharif trying to
Beautiful,
convert
Joe.
this in to some 1930s leather helmet football style.
God.
Joe talking football while cruising the evolution.
Yeah,
Oh,
but a
Joe,
lot of
man, shout
teams
out to
do
you. You
that.
were showing us something?
No.
Yeah.
Pete,
What's
tell
going on, Pete? What's
Pete,
going on,
Pete,
Mr.
tell.
Paul? KP?
Hey, what's going on, Joe? They,
What's up,
they,
Craig?
What's
Pete,
up,
Oh
Joe?
my
Pete,
What
God.
you got in store for us,
Somebody
man?
where you at,
straighten this
Joe?
guy out. Please
Hey,
straighten
Big
Pete
show.
out.
hey, Joe, where you at, Joe?
I'm in Vietnam in the Ha Long Bay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that looks nice. Where are you at?
Hey,
I
kid,
didn't hear you.
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
How are you?
Yeah. I'm having a good time.
Very nice, Joe. I hope you're enjoying yourself, but you're probably just
Yeah.
as frustrated as me after watching Malik Willis throw that errant pitch
That's
to
so
Oh
funny. I
my
just
today
saw that
God.
on
in the
Instagram before coming on
Marlins
here.
game, right? Like this has to be like, where's his accuracy at?
I'll say this: it's way different throwing a
You saw
baseball,
it,
but
like what
you
that
would expect
initially
an
like.
athlete to do a little bit better than that.
Exactly. It is different.
It's
But
different.
I think Tom Brady had a
That's
terrible
all I'm
throw like that too.
asking, Joe. A little bit better. It's
A little bit of
not that.
athleticism. Huh?
It's out of all the clips that they can send me. Malik should have just tucked it and ran it, right? Right? He should have just
Did you
tucked it
throw
and
that?
ran it.
Tucking and ran what? Oh my
The
God.
pitch should have just
Oh
tucked it and
yeah,
ran it to
yeah,
home base.
okay. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm out of here, Pete. I can't wait to stop, bro. Have fun with the topic, bro. Later.
See, Pete, you're around KP out here. And you're
Because
around,
they're running out of the KP.
you're
They're
around John
running out of
Franklin
here.
out
Why
here.
do you think Fred ain't up here? They have no material to defend this.
Oh
And I
God.
already told you, Mr. Park, if this was Tua, they would have been hitting him out of here.
Oh my goodness.
We just keeping the same energy, Mr. Park. That's all. Quinn Ewers didn't look like that. He would never. But
God
Joe,
almighty.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of
I
comments on
promise you,
that
man,
video. It's like,
I'm at
with the first
2%.
overall pick in the 2027 NFL draft, the Dolphins take Dante Moore and Arch Manning.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see that, right? And
Yeah,
you think we're gonna
I
see?
don't know. I'm not too
And
worried about
Joe,
it.
let's
I ain't
say
worried
the mock
about it at
draft is
all.
correct. Let's say no, but let's just go
I'm quite
hypothetically
sure.
with
I'm quite sure
Vegas
Quinn
because you
Ewers
know
probably can throw the ball just as bad.
Joe, I got it set. I like this roster. I think we have a ready to win roster right now. If anything
That's
slows us
insane.
down, it's poor judgment and poor depth chart by coaching. That's what it'll end up being. Bad play calls and poor depth chart evaluation. But the reality is, man, if we're selecting at number 1, you think we're going to give this same coaching tree an opportunity to select another quarterback when they just bummed it out with Malik?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's temporary. He's a it's like a 1 year tryout.
There you go.
If he does
And then what if
well,
he does
if he
well?
doesn't, he'll go.
If he does well, then he does well. And I think he's gonna do well.
So either way,
Yeah,
we're gonna be all right. If he does bad, we don't take such a bad hit. If he does good, then we ball out. So we
Yep.
all right either way. And if he gets hurt, you got Quinn Ewers to back him up. I'm
I
happy
love
with that.
I love
I'm
I
happy
love
with
how y'all you see You know what? And I'm mad I only got 1%.
I'm happy with
So I got
Malik.
to end the show.
I'm happy with that
But the
we have.
reality is, why y'all did this last year? The 2026 draft of quarterback class is loaded. Arch Manning could be. Did we forget Quinn Ewers had Arch Manning on the bench for 2 years straight, y'all? Not just one season. It was 2 college seasons Quinn Ewers had him on the bench, y'all. That's number one. So everybody wants a quarterback like those quarterbacks next year are going to be good quarterbacks. That's number one. Number two, y'all really believe, even if there is good quarterbacks, trust our regime to get the right quarterback? Come on, man. Y'all rolling the dice with this one. I wish I did have more time. I only have one device today. My other device is not even around me. I do apologize to everybody. Joe, thank you for even participating and showing us those beautiful
Yeah,
views.
good to
You
see y'all.
continue to enjoy your vacation, man. Enjoy your time out there. Hopefully you have an awesome time. Craig, thank you for your takes. Mr. Paul, awesome. All of you guys that participated today, blazing. Appreciate each and every single last one of you. Color, I see you in the chat. I wish I would have had your thoughts, but till next time, I'll catch you guys next time, man. Fins up.
Yeah.
All right, fins up.
Yeah.